Hello people of the internet. Happy Valentine's Day. It is I, Solar Dragon here, back with the 2025 Waifu Rankings for Fate Grand Order. This time, live and with chocolates. This is the first time I'm doing it live, so there will be some things like these ads. My ad block is not working here for some unknown reason. And, yeah, but I'm using another new tier list maker. I can never seem to find the one that I used the previous year. I favorited this one, so hopefully it sticks this time. But I did go through and arrange the waifus per where their tiers were last year. Oh, so if I go down, the top one's gone at least, so that's something. Still got that one on the right, but I have consolidated some compared to last year, as well as used different images, so things might look a little bit different, but it is all the same either way. But yeah, so this is the current tier list as far as the waifus, and then I do have the new waifus down there as well. But before we get to the new ones, I'm going to explain a little bit how this one's going to be different. First, there's background noise, hopefully, here at least. I do have FGO open in the background because, in addition to going through based off of prior knowledge, I will also be running the Valentines for a given servant if they are new or had something updated with them, and we'll see what their Valentine's chocolate has to say and see if that influences their ranking. But if you are watching this on the YouTube, please be sure to like this video, comment down below if you have anything to say, subscribe to the channel, it helps me out and lets you know when new vids come out, and if you want to catch me live, you can always check the description down below where there are links to the Twitch and Discord, where you can follow or join to get those notifications. But I think we will begin here at the very top. Nothing's gonna change here. Mash is still the one true waifu. Lam Lam, aka Meltrilus, is still my number 2. Achan is, honestly speaking, I think this might actually be a little bit of a shakeup here, because sadly Achan has not gotten much development lately, nor has Aresh, nor has Jalter. Yes, we got a little bit with a Jalter interlude recently, but I would say that does push her there just because she's had some recency stuff. But the big star is actually Kama, because she was a major player in Ordeal Call 1. Spoilers, by the way, for the story of FGO, but Kama had a big role to play in Ordeal Call 1. Even though it was not a true sacrifice play, she did do the sacrifice play, and we got to see another side of Kama herself. So I do think that is enough that I will push Kama up to right below Melt. So, with Kama below Melt, the waifu rankings, nobody else is going to get any shakeups there. It is Melt, then Kama, then Jalter, Achan, then Aresh. So, I know these two have summer forms coming up here this year, so we should see some shakeups. Excuse me. Next up, the friend to all waifus, Happy Cat. She's not going to go anywhere, you know. She's forever the bridesmaid, never the bride, I think is what the phrase is. However, the next one is a different case. So, if I go down here, we have Bakatoria. I'm going to drag her all the way up here and put her here because, technically speaking, this is Artoria Avalon, though I was treating her as Artoria Castoria from Avalon the Fae. But through the most recent summer event, we did kind of see what more of base Castoria. Like, it is very heavily implied that the first couple of ascensions are actually her from Avalon the Fae, the fairy that we journeyed with, that we helped ring the bells of awakening, and who ultimately sacrificed herself, a separate entity from Artoria Avalon. So I think what we're going to do here is we are going to do this. Where is my base FGO? There it is. FGO base 2. And then we are going to, all the way down here in the corner, I had FGO hidden. That's right. FGO was hidden there. So I'm going to open it up, make it bigger. It is going to be possibly a lot bigger now. Just because of how I've changed the zoom of everything, so I need to revert that. Shoot. Well, that's kind of stupid, but, you know, for now, I'm just gonna go with it like this. A bit of the bottom might get cut off. Yeah, it does look like a good bit of the bottom might be cut off here. Can I, like, nope, I can't even manually adjust that. Damn. Let's do some live troubleshooting, maybe. Do me a capture source, game capture, maybe? Add a new source, reflector, or no, let's try mobile. Okay, capture specific window. Window reflector. Attempting to hook process. I mean, this might work. If this works, then that could solve a lot of my issues. I really should have probably done this a little earlier, but I only just got home, like, not even half an hour ago, so... Okay, it's just taken too long. I'm going to have to adjust stuff here. So, go back to display capture, and bigger. And smaller this. How does that look? That is pretty much the same. God dang it. I have no idea how I had this before. Oh, shoot. I might have screwed a pooch or so here. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with part of the screen being cut off until I can fix this later. I really shouldn't have played around with this kind of stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with the lower part of the screen for FGO being cut off here. It is what it is. Again, live troubleshooting and everything, but we are going to actually get into what I opened up FGO for, other than the music, and that is going all the way down to the Berserker category. We do have 11 targeted chocolates. I'm pretty sure there's more than that many new servants that need chocolates, so we're probably going to be short a bit, but we'll see how it goes. And Shiny Trumpet is the Valentine's chocolate from Artoria, Caster Berserker, or Bakatoria. So we will give her the chocolate and see what her scene is, and see what the final score she will have on the waifu rankings is. Hear me? Hear me? Yeah, you guys aren't gonna see the dialogue. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, you who looks good in summer clothing? Alright, she's already starting with the compliments, you know? That's something. If you can hear this, then you must awaken. Valentine's Day is upon you once again. I wonder, do you have enough antacids in stock? Wake up instantly. Ah, this is Artoria Avalon. My, what big round eyes you have. You look as if you just woke up after achieving enlightenment. Since this is the middle of Valentine's season, I was expecting you to be just as laid back as you would be during the first day of summer vacation. But I see you truly do understand how important this day is. I'm reminded why I chose you as my master. Allow me to wish you a good morning once again. I hope you can forgive me for welcoming you in this half-waking, half-dreaming space. I, Artoria Avalon Association, have come to assess Valentine's Day awareness. And please, no questions about why I'm simply going by AA now. I'm not quite my usual self, you see. Summer's magical energy has a way of making people lose their minds, no? Personally, I think it's wonderful. An uptight festival and authoritarian rule by another name. It needs to shake things up now and then. Besides, titles like the Avatar of the Sacred Sword or the Guardian of the Sacred Sword are so overbearing that they leave no room for a mingling of business and pleasure. So, I have elected to lose my sanity on this occasion, though no more than the difference in mass between an ice pop and the stick it comes on. Yeah, that smile is very sane. That is a very sane smile there. Anyway, that should explain why I fall under the Berserker class. Now, let's get down to business. This is about Artoria Caster. Chaldea's practice is for each servant to give no more than one gift. So I decided to relinquish the role of gift giver to Caster. As much as I hate to admit it, I'm only capable of making sacred swords, so I decided to give up on, that is, refrain from making chocolate. The most I can do is acquire your favorite parfait ahead of time and keep it on ice until the time is right. Oh, if you happen to know any heroic spirits who are good at cooking and love swords as much as I do, please introduce me to them. Yeah, no. No. Sorry, Artoria Avalon, not gonna happen. In the meantime, Caster has demonstrated some remarkable improvement. If I didn't know better, I'd swear a berserker like her could never have made chocolate like this. That, I suppose, is what comes of her being an individual rather than sharing a body as we usually do. It just goes to show that even fate is no match for true determination. Also, that being fiercely competitive isn't always a bad thing. Now I have a question for you. Your chocolate is all ready to go, but which version of Caster do you prefer? A street-smart Caster who loves to dance, or a Caster in Wonderland who's practically bursting with adventurous spirit? Be honest, which one would you rather see? Honestly, between the two, I do like her in the casual wear more than the bunny outfit. I really do. Understood. I knew doing my research ahead of time would pay off. I can't decide which is better. Help me, Miss High and Mighty Artoria Avalon. Yes, that is what she said when she asked for my assistance, and now it's done. Alright, I'll just be on my way out. Enjoy your holiday with her. You really okay with this? Oh yes, I may be above her now, but I did originally come from her. So if she now has a chance to get the things she never could before, things she wanted desperately but had to give up on, then however fleeting that chance may be, I would like nothing more for her. That's what the events of that summer were for, but why limit oneself only to summer just for the sake of being a goody two-shoes? So if she has a chance to make even more memories, she should take it. She is a berserker after all. And the dream fades. As we awaken in our room. Okay. Okay, my hair's in place, I know all my lines, and the chocolate's ready. Now I just have to act even more cheerful than usual. Besides, this is supposed to be a thank you gift for summer. You could even say it's a belated Christmas present or something. Okay, you can do this. Let's go. You'll be fine. This is your second Valentine's Day after all. Please, come in. Why are you more dressed up than usual? Are you going somewhere or something? I had a feeling... I was waiting for you, Allcast. Castoria, Bakatoria. There's so many ways to call her. Arcast doesn't really sound right. I like Bakatoria best. I see, so you were really just waiting for me, huh? Well, it is Valentine's Day. You know you just have to wait in your room and the chocolate will pile up. So, how much do you have so far? You're the master of Chaldea, so I bet it's a lot, right? I actually have already. I did, do all the base waifus, except for Mash, because she doesn't have the give chocolate option. You generally just get her chocolate at the end of the event, so she's gonna be the true last one this time, but, about as many chocolates as there are mysteries in Hawartoria. But it only seemed like there were a lot of mysteries there, when they're in fact... Anyway, it's great that you get chocolate like this. It's proof that you've done lots of awesome things to help lots of people, and they want to do something to show their appreciation. You've shown over and over that you won't give up as long as there's something you can do, and you don't compromise on what it is you want to do. Sure, sometimes you can take it to reckless extremes, and it makes me worry. But if you weren't doing things like that, you wouldn't be the master of Chaldea. Besides, you enjoy it, so what can you do? Anyway, on that note, you deserve something special for doing all of Hawartoria's mysteries. So I made you something to show my appreciation for always trying your best and pushing yourself. I couldn't have solved them without you. Because that's true. You think? I'm not quite sure how to respond to that. I mean, Archery Avalon was behind it all, which kind of makes me culpable, and I'd really rather just forget about all those weird Artoria restrictions. Oh, but I will say the chocolate came out great, as I made it with the express intent of making amends for what happened in Artoria. Now go on, open it. You're not gonna believe how yummy it looks. It's a trumpet of chocolate. Check it out, I made chocolate that isn't shaped like a sword. I know what you're thinking. I couldn't even make heart-shaped chocolate before, so how did I pull this off? A lot of it came down to perspective, realizing that musical instruments are weapons of a sort too, and a whole bunch of trial and error, but the important thing is, I got there. It's also because I got to experience Valentine's Day more than once, because I have a future now. Even if it ultimately turns out to just be a dream. Once again, thank you for all those wonderful summertime memories, Master. You shone brighter than anyone else there. Aww. Bakatoria, rather. Okay, you know? I gotta move this down to the quarter, and then turn off the base, and go back to this. Alright. Is that gonna be popping up there? Hang on. I gotta get that gear symbol out of the way. Hide it. Okay, that'll do. But, so, there is the distinction between Artoria Avalon, who I will be using base Castoria for, and Castoria, who is, the same Castoria we had in Avalon Lefay. And I said this before, but, if she ever returned, and I'm holding true to my word, Castoria, Bakatoria to be specific, is a waifu. Well, and truly so. She really did touch me in Avalon Lefay in the heart. Well, actually, her passing was tragic, and I'm glad that she got some form of continuation, that her spring memories could continue. Because of recency, I will put her there. So above Achan, above Aresh. Again, these two are getting some summer form, so I imagine their rankings are going to shift a little bit. Sadly, I don't think Melt's ever going to be toppled from being number 2, you know? So that is what it is. Anyways, so that is the distinction between Artoria Avalon and Castoria, which brings us to Artoria Avalon. So these two are being considered different entities completely. Artoria Avalon, I don't think that she is in the waifu category. I will say, though, you know, because she's a little nuts, you know? She's a little cuckoo up here, and there are some implications, but I'm not going to pay attention to those implications. I will move her down to Date and Smash. So we have the distinction between Bakatoria and Artoria Avalon. Alright, so with that one out of the way, we can move on to the next. So, Ortland has sadly not had any development over the past year, so no changes. Same for Okitan, same for Corday, same for Abby, same for Liz. Sadly, we did not get a Liz event this year. Next, though, is Barghest, who I'm going to come down here and find her summer form. So, Summer Barghest, I'm going to put here, and then we're going to move normal Barghest all the way down and put her after the base waifu, so there. There we go. After. There we go. So, again, we have another summer servant that had gotten, essentially, some new chocolates, so we will turn back this. We'll turn this back to being shown. We will move this back to being in the big screen, and we will be going ahead and doing the chocolate for Barghest. Excuse me. She is an archer, so she's going to be higher up on the list. And archer, where are you? We're in the archers. I never can remember how these are ordered. Ryan, Makoichi, we'll get to eventually. Okay, UDK Bargast. Loco Moco UDK. So, this chocolate will determine if she goes up or down in the waifu rankings. Not likely to fall down unless she does some egregious sin or anything, but you never know. Maybe she'll move a little bit higher up. So something sweet is happening. And we will, of course, account for... I mean, the thing is, she really didn't have too prominent a role in the summer event. She spent the first part of it in the forest fighting fires, and then the second part of it, she was just a maid who occasionally came in, so I can't really say her summer appearance influenced too much, but maybe the Valentine's chocolate will change things. Good, we're done here with our patrol of Area C. We cut down smoldering trees, protected the wildlife, and sent the firehawks packing. Good work. Now we'll take a 10-minute break before heading to Area E. Expect to cover around 20 kilometers on foot. That's a lot, I think. A lot. The next day. Very good. It seems I can trust you to water the inner garden all by yourself. It's interesting the dichotomy of her vocal expressions, though. I was wondering what had gotten into you when you asked if you could help me with my hotel work. But it makes a lot of sense as a light morning exercise routine. Now you don't even need to go to the gym. So if it's alright with you, I'd like to keep this arrangement going. Honestly, this is a big help. I can handle all of the hotel's cleaning and supervision on my own. But I couldn't always manage the hotel's exterior garden or beach. Could I ask you to clean around the pool tomorrow as well? That's asking a lot. You're asking me to clean, and cleaning sucks. Like, mad respect to the people who clean it for a living. Mad respect. Fire burn. And now she's in her super form. I mean, that's another issue. She didn't really have a swimsuit. A fire has broken out at the Nakamura Trade Center. UDK, evacuate all civilians on the double. A specialized fire engine will be here soon. Keep the road clear. Ah, and we're driving the fire engine, aren't we? There it is. Alright, I'll take it from here. I can extinguish any fire in a single blast with this thing. This is what happens when you try to amass huge collections of Masterpiece Dojin for personal gain. Pull your jets, Spriggan. Water save. Galatane. Spriggan. Oh, Spriggan was here. That's weird, because I'm pretty sure he was an actual human. And he died. Dude, you're working him way too hard. Hell, it's practically a form of torture at this point. A ranger, a maid, and search and rescue? That's enough to make even a fairy keel over, to say nothing of a human. Huh? Wait, what do you mean, huh? You honestly didn't realize? I guess not, seeing how gobsmacked you look right now. Well, I guess he's doing this because he wants to, so maybe it's fair to say he's working hard too. He's working too hard. But still, you really ought to think twice about what you're doing here. Monsters like you, who have endless stamina, tend to think everyone can keep up with them. But if you keep going like this, it'll only be a matter of time until Master's crushed under the weight of what you're doing. He never has been good at saying no, after all. I'll have you know, I'm great at saying no. Or maybe you're enjoying life so much you don't care what happens to anyone else. Maybe you're getting cocky now that you have a dependable colleague. Don't be ridiculous. On my honor, I would never bring my own personal feelings into my work. Yeah, got it. You'll just have to change how you approach work then. Flatten all the oil drums you want, but try to keep Master intact. We can't have him getting taken out of commission for a whole bunch of reasons. If you can't do that, then I'll tell Mother that you of all fairies have been acting like Melusine. Oh, that's a big thing. That is a big thing, you know. Very, very big. I know this is short notice, but we will be taking the day off. This is perfect weather for oiling the deck. What deck? Oh, I know, I was just thinking the same thing. We can start by sanding it down and then... Wait, what am I saying? Stop that, Vargas. Don't let him smile. Shut your brain off. Never mind that. Hard work can be done anytime. Today we're gonna rest. Put down that brush and have a seat. For that matter, this is a good opportunity to ask you something I've been wondering about. I hope you'll oblige me. You've always been a hard worker, but don't you think you've been overdoing it these last few days? Is there a reason for that? Say, maybe you've been too afraid to say no to me, since even in Fairy Britain I was considered the drill instructor from hell? Maybe you've been trying to lose the weight you've gained from our VIP treatment by helping us out? Maybe you had to enroll in a special crash course to do this work, and now you owe an exorbitant amount of tuition? Was it for some reason along those lines? No. Then why? Surely it must have been difficult to keep up with my pace. Because it's Valentine's and I want to help you back for always helping me. I see. That's right. Valentine's is a day for giving our everyday gratitude form, isn't it? I was completely oblivious to the fact that I was on the receiving end this time. I'm sorry for being so dense. Bar guest. I'm sorry. I'm still sorting through my feelings. I don't think I can look you in the eye right now. Oh. Okay, I'm calm now. Wait here. I'll be right back. I know I said we were taking today off, but while I'm wearing this uniform, I'm still the captain of the UDK. I can't let myself become infatuated with Valentine's Day. That's a job for my normal self. Having said that, I am bound to explode if I keep bottling my emotions like this, so I'm off to the kitchen, that's all. Off to the kitchen she goes. Thank you for waiting. Let's have lunch. It's nothing fancy, but I made it with as much care as I could. I hope you like it. She's a bit of a workaholic, isn't she? Huge and looks yummy. I mean, I like the egg, but that's kind of it. I'm very picky. What happened to the usual Loco Moco? UDK is short for Union Defense Knights. Loco Moco UDK is another UDK altogether. That is a special lunch I made just for you, Master. I won't be offering it at the UDK base anytime soon. Feel bad for the others missing out. This is amazing. I see. I'm glad you like it. So, there's something I need to tell you. You can keep eating if you like. I've been leaning on you a lot, Master. I knew that, but I see now I wasn't aware of just how much. You once asked me if I never went to the city because I'm the calamity of the beast. It shook me. It was a direct indictment, an attack on my weakness and my ugliness. As an attack, you must have known saying that to me would provoke me into devouring you while you still live. And yet, you still looked me in the eye and said it straight to my face. That must have taken a lot of courage. You found the courage to say it because you truly care about me. Which is why it made me indescribably happy. Knowing that people like you and Her Majesty trust me makes me feel like I can put more trust in my own strength. Although, that very feeling almost led to me completely losing control. But never mind that. My point is, I've learned my lesson. It's not right for me to take advantage of your good nature in that way. So from now on, I want you to perform your duties within reasonable human bounds. You do not have to assist me in all 3 of my jobs. Just helping out with 2, I mean, 1 of them is enough for me. Understood? I mean, they do honestly sound fun. I mean, except for the maid, you know, I kind of think that just the fire truck driving would probably be the best, honestly. So I would definitely take this offer. I definitely prefer to only drive a fire truck. Really? That's great. Thank you. I mean, that's not what I see. I'll, if you truly enjoy them, I suppose. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna burst. Thank you for creating the UDK past me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very well then, I'll adapt by reducing your hours. I won't run you ragged, no matter how passionate you may be about this work. However, that can wait until tomorrow. Today, we relax. I know I can't possibly repay your repayment in only half a day, but we can at least take advantage of the beach and enjoy ourselves this afternoon. We could go swimming, crack watermelons, explore the ocean on a cruiser. Just tell me what you'd like to do. Whatever it is, I'll see it done to your satisfaction, or my name isn't Tamlin Bargist. Okay. And that is the Bargist bit. So, does that influence Bargist's placement? I sadly don't think it does. You know? Yes, it was very sweet, but again, she's held back by the fact that she barely got anything in the summer event. And while that Valentine's did show that she does have affection for us, it also showed she's a little irresponsible as well, and kind of a bit of a pushover. So, I think she's gonna remain in the waifu candidate category for now. Maybe, you know, another event will come and she'll have some time to shine, because, again, she kind of got shafted the most out of all the Fairy Knights. Next up is Nito Burrito. No change for her. However, somebody else will be getting ranked here. Same thing for Goi, same thing for Mo, Murasaki, Hokusai, MHX has a no change. Artoria Avalon we've already gone over. Sai, no change. Himiko, no change. Morgan. Or Ash, as she is also known as. So we're going to swap out Morgan for Ash here, which is just Summer Morgan, Anniversary Morgan, whatever you want to call her. All the way down here. I was a little bit too high up. So, once more, we are bringing this up. I did that backwards. And we are going to go down to the caster category, where we will look for Ash the Savior, I think is what she's listed under. Again, I'm still not sure how the frick they excuse me, label these things, but meh. Okay, Tale of Morgania. The Valentine's chocolate from Ash, the Rain Witch, or Morgan, Lady of the Water. Hey, Sonic, welcome to stream. How be things? +1 to Hephaestion. Can do. But, for now, while I'm getting that deck up, I'm going to start Morgan's chocolate. And we'll see what exactly it holds in store for us. Hello? Are you there, Master? It's me, Ash. May I have a moment of your time? I think we can tell which one it is just by the voice, but sure, come in. Thank you for answering so quickly and enthusiastically. I'm coming in then. Honestly, I do like this Ascension the best. She's so dorky. Hello, Master. Now that Valentine's Day is finally here, I, Ash the Rain Witch, wanted to be the first to arrive. To begin, please accept this. I understand it is more polite and more affectionate to give a gift like this after a little conversation. But unfortunately, preambles were never my forte. I hope you can forgive me if my lack of socialization leads me to make mistakes. Of course. Of course. She moves so gracefully. Yeah, her PNG looked so graceful there. Ah, yes, of course you'd be reluctant to accept a gift from a witch, even in proper human history. I'm not reluctant. But please, don't worry, I did put a great deal of work into making this. But I promise you it's still just as sweet and delicious as... It's just sweet, delicious Ash brand chocolate. Actually, could you wait for just a little longer to eat it? See, it's not quite finished yet. I heard Valentine's Day is a very special holiday, so I've been preparing for it for several days now. But there's one last thing I'm still missing. Oh, it's not quite right. It's more that I realize I wouldn't be happy with the finished product without this. On which note, pardon me. Did you just take a picture? Yes, I did. For the finishing touch, I took a you took a single drop of my heart. That's a little creepy, not gonna lie. I know this is a little boastful, but I knew the master who summoned me wouldn't let me down. Seeing you looking so well sets my heart aflutter. I can't wait to get back to work. Anyway, I'd better be on my way now, since the next me is still waiting for her turn. Hey, J6, welcome to Stream Hobby Things. I have no idea why you are getting Canadian Armed Forces ads. Oh, and before I forget, I wanted to thank you for something else. Thank you for going to fetch her when the enshrined deity priestess was in trouble. The queen values her position so much that she would have never gone to help had you not done that. I swear, no matter how strong she's gotten or how long she's lived, she's still hopeless when it comes to relationships. What's Tuesday, out of curiosity? Excuse me, it's Ash. Is this a good time, Master? No time like the present. You know what? A 1-2 Ash punch. I'm pleased to hear you respond so enthusiastically. Very well then, I'm coming in. Second Ascension? Okay. So we're seeing all three of her. This is very much giving me the fact that Morgan is technically Morgan, Nimue, and Vivian, I think. Definitely getting that feeling here. Hello, Master. It's almost lunchtime, so I brought you something to eat. Of course, it's a special dish that's only for today, but you probably already knew that. Here you go. It's a luxury chocolate cut from a 1-meter-long chocolate bar into bite-sized pieces. 1-meter-long chocolate bar. That sounds so good. They're all shaped like hearts. Thank you. Well, yes, they are. I don't love that it feels like Mab may have beaten me to the punch, but I was told that shape is the standard in proper human history. Ah, the Lunar New Year. That aside, I find I quite like Valentine's Day. It's brightened the mood all throughout Chaldea. We make a habit of appreciating our neighbors as part of living our lives, but that also tends to reduce its value. So to make sure we don't come to take the thank yous we hear so often for granted, we come together once a year to express our gratitude in a more concrete form. What a wonderful idea for an event. This way, even a boor like me who knows nothing about fighting can still tell someone how much they mean to me. Oh, right. There was something else I should have told you before I began my ramblings. You may have heard this from my other self, but our Valentine's chocolate still isn't done. And so, pardon me. What are you taking this time? 2 photos should be enough, even though they're a touch blurry. Now I have all the necessary materials. I see, you're wondering what that was all about, right? I just captured your surface-level spirit origin data. So a bit of my heart, a snapshot of my spirit. Out of curiosity, J6, legit curiosity, does the Year of the Horse, like, what does it signify? Obviously, the Lunar New Year's, Chinese New Year's, however people prefer to call it, each of them is represented by a different animal of the Chinese zodiac, but do the different animals represent different things, out of curiosity? Don't worry, I won't misuse it. This will all be the base for the finishing touches. Alright, I'll be on my way. I apologize if my approach is overly informal, but I'm glad I got to give you your chocolate directly. After all, today I'm no savior, so it's alright for me to act according to my own desires. I feel the same way. Exactly. Besides, it's just you and me here, so I should at least be able to get away with this much. When I give you my big speech about how you can depend on me because I saved the world before, you said it in an angry, peevish tone, no you didn't. You didn't save anyone in the end. And you were right. I felt like such a fool. I thought the only value I had was in being a savior. I focused so much on how people looked to me to be a savior that I made it my whole identity. It almost looks like she has, like, shadows under her eyes. And you rightly took me to task for it. You taught me not to allow my failure to save the world to weigh on me. That sometimes it's okay to just laugh and say, Whoops, I messed up. Of course, that doesn't mean I should be laughing all the time, but I still plan on saving the world. I need to remember to smile. So when I go save someone, I should be doing so not with sadness, but joy. And when I reach out to someone, it shouldn't be out of pity, but so that we can work together to build our shared future. And that doesn't take a savior. Anyone can achieve that peace. Thank you for reminding me of that. Maybe you can't save the world, but in the end, I'm sure you'll save someone near you. Come in. First to last place in a race between creatures. Okay, who's first? Oh, I thought this was going to be Morgan. Excuse me, Master, but it's time for me to come fetch you. Are you awake and ready? I see you are. Wonderful. I was willing to grab you by the collar and carry you myself if you were still asleep, but I'm pleased to see you are all dressed and ready to go. I brought the young gentleman as you requested, Your Majesty. Now, if you'll excuse me. Could have done without that third shot there. Good work, Vargas. Now then. Welcome to Bristol, which I brought back just for Valentine's Day. Do you have any questions? It would have been a real waste if we got to see this place only once. I didn't expect you to relax like that. You're a greedy thing, aren't you? In that case, we can relax and take our time. Please enjoy this tropical paradise. Now then, how long do you mean to keep standing there? Go on, have a seat on the sofa. You can see the drinks and fruit basket on the side table, yes? We cannot stick solely to chocolate all the time or we'll both suffer from heartburn. Blasphemy. Chocolate is great. So I imported some of the finest Muscat grapes money can buy. Please, indulge yourself. So the rat was the rat is the last one. Or is the rat the first one? It feels weird to hear you say that, though. It's the first. Oh. Did it, like, jump off the ox at the very end? So it goes rat, then ox. Wow, that means that the rooster was very slow. I only know this because, again, I was born in the year of the rooster, but my younger brother, who's 4 years younger than me, was born in the year of the ox, so. So close. Is something wrong? I see you're surprised by the muscat grape's color, aren't you? I still love pale green grapes, of course, but I thought I would try something a little different this time. We never had any grapes so rosy red as this in Fairy Britain. They're too big to eat in one bite, so I used Magecraft to make them bite-sized. But the rich, juicy sweetness and practically mind-altering aroma are still perfectly intact. It's surprising that the dragon ranked so low, and that the sheep went so high. Do I need to say anything more? No, I don't. Then, without further ado... Yes, I'm well aware, J6. There's a reason for that, and I will explain it after this scene. Oh, she's feeding me herself. Damn. Morgan's showing some, Your Majesty. It's my turn now. Oh, she wants to do that kind of play. Okay. Let's see, a surprisingly addictive flavor. One or two certainly won't be enough to satisfy me. What are you blushing about? Open your mouth, my husband. Intimacy like this lies at the heart of Valentine's Day. Now come closer. Closer. Brain turning much. Honestly, like, in this situation, I would be a very similar mindset. Brain turning to mush. Did you enjoy that? Now it's your turn, Master. Go on. And please be even gentler since this is the second time. Morgan, damn, she is being direct. Never got to taste the grapes. Felt like time itself stopped. I was about to say, are we gonna get a fade to black scene there? Or, How satisfying. I dare say my revenge for summer is now complete. Of course, I haven't forgotten that today is Valentine's Day, and I have a gift for the occasion. Take this. This is our return gift from us to you. That's honestly kind of cool. Wow. I based it off your exploits in Hawatorian. But I needed your spirit origin data to complete it, which is why I came to see you 2 other times. And because you met them with such ease, both my other selves were able to say what they wished to. Just what I would expect from my husband. You deserve a shining gold star. Thanks for giving me... Thanks for giving me 3 separate presents, yes, we'll say that. However, I must warn you, be careful when you eat this chocolate. The Rain Witch and the Fairy Savior may each seem more docile, but they're still me at heart. We won't hesitate to lead humans astray if it suits our purpose. Mischief, temptation, love, affection, they're all the same to us. So, having eaten it, you may find yourself my prisoner. I am a witch after all. Okay. So that was Morgan's chocolate. So, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do that. So this is why it is so zoomed in. Because when I first loaded up the full screen, it wasn't full screen. It was only showing like the upper quarter of things because of how I had everything set up. So I went into my settings here and I played around with the display capture settings. Even still, it's not capturing my full screen. Like, there's some very clearly obvious cutoff here. But if I mess with it any more, then FGO is going to be massively zoomed in, so I found this happy medium for everything. But all that aside, I need to move that down out of the way so I don't get that thing constantly there. All that aside, where is this going to move Morgan? Where? Oh, where indeed. Also, there she is. Regular Morgan was one that's supposed to represent her memories of Fairy Britain. This one is memories of the time during summer event. Never read because I didn't want to hear another Artoria. Fair enough. So, honestly speaking, like, she's had a lot of little appearances, especially in the event that shall not be named. It showed that she is a very caring person towards Balban. And at various points through the summer event, she had some time to shine, and I think this chocolate, this Valentine's scene, I think it is official. She's not going up to the waifu category, but she is moving up to the waifu candidate. As for where, I think just below Ortland is an excellent place to go. Ortland's only there because, you know, there's a lot with Ortland. Even though it doesn't feel like there's a lot, there is a lot. What's your thought, J6? What is your thought? Because next up, Malter, not changing. Balban is next up. We are getting some quick return on investments here with these new ones. Fujino's Valentines are... I don't know what a crawler donut is. Balban. Oh, she can help make more donuts for Mega Dimensions. True. True, true, true. So we're gonna replace old Balban image with new Balban image. And we will see what kind of Valentine's chocolate Balban has for us. See if she moves up, because, I mean, again, if she did not get a Valentine's event appearance, then she would have created a whole new category by herself. The Needs Corrections category, because of the event that shall not be named, but she showed a different side during the Valentine's event. Or not Valentine's, during the summer event. Excuse me. And we're going to see what her chocolate is all about before we make a final decision on where her placement shall be. So first I need to find her. She's going to be near the bottom, I know that much. Where is she? Still in the foreigners, rulers, alter egos. Just all the extra classes, it looks like, actually. Faistion, Naknarea. There's like no order for the extra classes. I did see that Saberdusa is going to be coming up next year, but Choco Nunus combined. So, Kate, Ku, Miko, Sir. We will see what her chocolate is all about. And see where Balbon will land in the end. Valentine's chocolate? Did you finally go soft in the head or something? There's not a chance in hell a priestess who serves the enshrined freaking deity would ever give a gift to a damn human. Just stick to the background like you usually do. Don't you dare ask for anything for yourself, including more free time. Don't act all buddy-buddy with any of the other servants either. Good dogs obey their owners, right? So if you're willing to do all that, maybe I'll consider it. You want chocolate that badly? Fine, I'll get you some. Beggars can't be choosers, right? What's that? How did I know you haven't gotten any decent chocolate? The enshrined deity showed me just how pathetically it's been going for you. God, I love how you Chaldeans have no common sense. All I have to do is sit back and watch you dig your own graves. Oh, right. In this case, it's a bad thing you have no common sense. My bad. Anyway, if you want chocolate from me, there are things you need to do first, right? I'm a priestess now, after all. If I'm going to give you a gift, I'm going to need you to make a sizable offering to my deity first. Get my drift? You want something special, you're gonna have to make a more special offering than usual. It doesn't even have to be material goods like they say, it's the thought that counts. So if you can pull that off, I'll reward you with something thoughtfully handmade. She's just giving it to us already. No, there's something going on here. I don't know what, though. Just so we're clear, I'm the second reign witch. And that means I would never engage in some frivolous festival of dubious origins with zero benefit. Having said that, I'm willing to make an exception for this one. I do owe you, I mean. I owe you and a number of people at Chaldea debt, and I can't really concentrate on my work unless I pay it back. So I have some chocolate here that I made for this event. I used a recipe I found in a cookbook that had been left in this house, and I can assure you it's genuinely handmade. I didn't include any options to make it move or curse anyone who eats it or anything like that either. I also made sure to taste it, and I promise you it came out wonderfully. It might well be perfect. So, what do you say? Do you still want chocolate from me at this point? You do, huh? God, you're so simple-minded. You just love everything about this event, don't you? Fine, you can have it, but don't tell anyone. That goes double, no triple for Mother. Break this promise and get cursed. Got it? So instead of dragon, it's a naga or a fish. I mean, I can see fish. Because, I mean, this only goes based off of some slight One Piece knowledge where the dragon fruit is, like, actually a fish or something like that. I don't know the exact meaning behind it, but I can see why fish, but I don't know why naga, because that's just another form of snake. So you came to see me before anyone else, huh, Master? Good, that's how it should be. Balbon's trying to do what her mother did. I know why you're here. You want Valentine's chocolate, right? As you know, I'm both Tamlin Tristan and High Queen Morgan's successor, the undisputed belle of the High Society. I understand that I need to observe proper etiquette even when it comes to the completely nonsensical events like this. In other words, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Check it out, I even made my own catalog. It turns out that coming up with ideas for chocolate is crazy easy. The more I come up with, the more fun it was too. By the time I was done, I already had 100 ideas ready to go. The last one was the most promising, so I wouldn't entirely mind making it for you. But it's like they say, different strokes for different folks, right? Maybe you prefer something with a little more off the beaten path, hence the catalog. Every last of these ideas is a work of art worthy of the name Tristan. I'll admit I can't quite imitate the one from proper human history's style, though. Now go on, choose what you'd like from my hundreds of chocolate ideas. That way, I'll know exactly what you're into and use it for future reference. Horse is energetic, independent, adventurous, and free-spirited, completely the opposite of your sister, who was born on the year of the horse. That's kind of funny to hear. Okay, what was that all about then? The hell was I thinking? Make 3 true love chocolates! Now I've got 3 chocolates and still only me. How could I be so stupid? Okay. So that wasn't all her giving us chocolates. That was her rehearsing different ways as to how she wants to express herself. Okay. I've been practicing from the mirror and everything, and I still couldn't narrow it down to just one. How pathetic. I can't believe I, the hopefully second Rainwitch, made such a stupid mistake. I guess it's true what they said about being so hard to make clear-headed decisions today of all days. Valentine's Day is a scary holiday. But no, that's not the problem. You already know that, Baban. The problem isn't the fact that you made 3 kinds of chocolate, but that you can't give 3 kinds away. Why is that, J6? My approach might be different depending on my ascension, but I still want him to eat the chocolate I made. And yet, I can't give him these 3 separate kinds. Maybe if I pretended like each ascension has their own persona? No, he'd never buy that. Tell me about it. No matter how different your personality might be in the different states, it's completely unfair to have them count as different people. Oh, Castoria is not happy about Morgan. Bakatoria, don't be salty. Yes, Morgan moved up to the 2nd position of the waifu candidates, but you moved into the waifu category. I mean, can you believe the nerve? Who do those other Miis think they are, acting like different people just because they're in different ascensions? What are those Miis thinking living it up without telling me? What are you doing here? How long have you been there? A minute? Please say not more than a minute. Okay, well, with good fortune power, that makes sense, I guess. I've been here for a while now. It's probably better if you don't know exactly how long. I know I said you could come visit, but I didn't say anything about today. Now, don't be mad. Let's get back to the chocolate discussion. If you want to give away all 3 kinds you made, why not just mix them all together? It's like what Morgan always says when she's fighting. What was it again? Is it too much trouble to prepare everything properly, so I'm simply going to toss all the materials in a pot and boil them down. Understood? There won't be any telling how different they are once they're in the pot. Heck, they might even taste better afterwards. Are you sure you're a mage? Do you even know the first thing about cooking? There's a reason I made them all with different flavors and designs. If I put them all together, then... Oh, right, I could just do that. I guess there really is a thin line between genius and idiocy. I'm on the genius side, right? That is fair, J6. Sure, from where I sit, they both look the same, so don't worry about it. Anyway, never mind that. Come, help me, Bumpkin Fairy. Nocnaria told me about your chocolate and Fairy Britain itself made. Make some chocolate for me right now so I can use that as a reference, but don't make it a sword. It needs to look like this. Really? I can make my own chocolate here? Oh, you got so many fancy ingredients to work with, too. Okay, you got it. As the official Mad Watch winner, I'm gonna make the most amazing sample chocolate you've ever seen. The only Artoria you don't dislike. I'm pretty sure you said you were ambivalent to Achan too, though, aren't you? At the very least, like, neutral with her? Oh. Wonder what this says. Come to the simulator to collect something you forgot. Time to go see. It's nice to hear foes talking. Because that means I don't have to talk for foe. You actually like Bakatoria. Fair enough. Man, fair enough. I do. That's why she went up to the waifu category. Is this his Hawartoria? And it's on fire! Ah, this again. That's right, weakling. It is Hawartoria. I knew you'd do it, but still hilarious to see you just walk right into it completely unprepared. I've come to pay you back for all those times you bossed me around. This will be the end of Valentine's Day for you. Keiku Miko, sir! That's right, it is I, the enshrined deity priestess. I'm glad to see you know your place, Peon. I was always gonna squash you, but now I'll be gentler. Hope you like life as a sticker, so it'll take a day for the flattening curse to wear off. The scenery may just be a simulation, but the events about to take place here will very tragically be real. You're my quarry here, so don't move a single step. I've got something very special for you. True. Something's coming. Something horrifying. It's the fire truck. Nope, it's a chocolate. It's by their powers combined. They become super chocolate. 3 chocolates just merged into one. I so would like the Cernuna's hoodie she's got. Surprise, it's a one-of-a-kind special confectionery made by combining 3 completely different flavors of chocolates. Bet you've never seen any Valentine's chocolate like it before, have you? Especially since all proper human history chocolates I saw in the database were boring and dull. Yeah, don't say anything about the craziest chocolates we've seen. Does that mean even this is dull and boring? Come on, say something. Is Caldea's Valentine's Day completely off the rails or something? Chocolate Power Rangers? Yep, exactly. Yeah, but never mind that right now. Can you show me... You know what? I'm gonna say thanks. Thanks for the amazing chocolate. I suppose I just kind of threw it together in my spare time, but you still better appreciate it. Although... A peon like you probably has no idea what makes this chocolate so impressive, do you? Come with me. I'll explain the whole thing, starting with the concept. See the head? That's hot chocolate made with Bernona's motif. It might just boost your luck. Hot chocolate. The torso chocolate is ice cream made with an ice cream. Oh, this is sounding really good. The legs are strawberry chocolate made with a Cernuna's motif. That'll give you a bonus to your luck. Strawberry chocolate is on the lower side, but you know, that sounds like a lot of great chocolate. I guarantee it all tastes amazing too, so you'd better finish every last bit. I guess it might be a lot to eat. But compared to all the trouble it takes to boss a Tanlin like me around for a year, this should be no problem, right? Not at all, I'm honored. Well said, at least for a peon, but then I guess any master of mine would be a smooth talker. Okay then, let's have fun. Have a seat, I'll be right back. Eiko commencing practice brought her afternoon tea set past me. Now let's get started. For this awesome, I mean awful time is over, you're gonna wish you'd never been born. When I'm through with you, you'll be no more than a hollow husk. So make sure you... Hollow... Balbon, what's about to be happening here? Balbon, you only say you're gonna leave somebody a hollow husk if something very specific is gonna happen. Okay. That was Balbon's Choco. Hide that, and get this back up. Alright, so Balbon. Where is she going to be? Again, had the summer event not happened, and there was just the event that shall not be named, a new category would have been made. However, she did show that she has potential for growth in the summer event, and she's very obviously a very high level of tsundere. Excuse me, a very high level of tsundere. And you know what? Yes. This is based off of last year, so yes. I've not gotten that far down yet, but Balbon, coming to Balbon, I do think she deserves to move up. And honestly, she's not going high on the waifu candidates, but I think she can go she's definitely above Barghest. Barghest, again, she sadly got shafted in that event. Poor Barghest. Poor Barghest. But that is Balbon ranked. She has moved up from Date and Smash to a waifu candidate. As long as we can get, if we can get that one issue of hers sorted out fully, and, you know, she has more fun events, then maybe she can move higher still. But we are already moving right back in, because next up is Medusa, who I am going to consider Saber Medusa. Because, I mean, they kind of are the same thing. Yes, that's different ages, but these two are similar enough that I can see them being kind of the same thing, same being. I have merged some people, like I did merge Media together, rather than have Media Lily and base Media. So we are going to put Medusa here, down there, and we're going to check out what Saber Medusa's Valentine's is. So, boop, bop, beep, and drag and drop. Yeah, I definitely need to, fixing all this is going to be fun. So, Saber Medusa. She is thankfully going to be closer to the top of everybody. Hopefully. Medusa Saber, the Cerberus chocolate. That sounds like it could be fun. Alright, let's see what Saber Medusa's got cooking for us. Come in. Don't see you here. Everything okay? Everything's fine. So this is your room, huh? Are you cleaning it regularly? Only you can make your house into a home, you know. She just comes in and starts sweeping. Or straightening up. Yep, she's just coming in. This place is tighter than I expected, but I also feel like there's more mess than meets the eye. She's very thoroughly, yes. I see. There's dust on your shelves. Well, no surprise there, I guess. Why is she being disappointed? Come to think of it, Suzuka said something about this before. It was something like, a room's true identity can be found under its bed. I mean, that's a very clear reference to something that I honestly don't know if people... Like, is that a legit thing? I obviously know what this is referencing, but the underside of my bed has always just been, like, extra storage space, you know? She checks under the bed. Not much down there beside more dust, huh? Cut the mother act, please, Dusa. Mother? Why mother? Anyway, there wasn't anything there, so what's the problem? I guess Suzuka thought there might be, but there wasn't, so... Sometimes Kyo hides under there. She must... You know what? That means she... If there's dust, that means she's getting the message. It means she has not been under there in a while if there is dust buildup. That explains it. So it's a good idea to check things out. A snake like her could easily be hiding anywhere. Anyway, it's not just under your bed. This still won't suffice. Let's start by cleaning this place properly. Are you a neat freak or something? That's kind of rude. I like how her glasses darkened a shade there. With her blush. I wouldn't call myself a neat freak. I just thought this seemed like a good opportunity to tidy this place up, is all. Anyway, let's just get started already. Oh yeah, I see it now. I briefly caught the quick transition between things. Changing outfits as a distraction is certainly a thing. I'm told this version of me is more intimidating, so I should be better for supervising the cleanup. You do have some cleaning supplies in here, right? Then hurry and get to work, please, Master. And don't slack off or I'll be forced to turn you into stone as punishment. Wait, I'm supposed to be turning to... I suppose turning you to stone wouldn't make you clean any faster, would it? I just have to clean the whole room myself that way. Alright, I'll think up a different punishment. I was just thinking I need to clean up a bit around here. Is that so? Oh, good then. What? Don't be silly, of course I'm not disappointed. Really. No, come on. Let's start cleaning. How are you gonna clean with a dagger and a riot shield? I get what you meant by this is kind of funny. Like, a cleaning date. Oh, Saber Dusa. Or just Dusa. Good. Stage is set now. Even serpents care where they sleep, where they hibernate, and where they lay their eggs. Sometimes they care a great deal. In this case, I just thought a special event like this deserved a special venue. Special event? Come on, you know what I mean. It's the one where we express our daily gratitude. Honestly, you deserve a lot of respect for continuing to employ a monster like me in spite of everything, so... Anyway, here, take this. Aw, she was just using that all to gain some, as a pretense for some confidence. That is honestly adorable. Like, look at those little mini Cerberuses. I like the one that's on its back, belly up, like, waiting for belly rubs. I'm not used to this kind of thing, so it was really hard getting them to look just right. I mean, who cares? Don't think about it too hard, just cry tears of joy while you take it. Hurry up and eat it so you can dispose of the evidence before anyone sees you, then forget this ever happened. Tomorrow it'll be business as usual. Remember, you need to forget a monster like me ever did anything like, so, not monstery. Got it? Oh. Just bark. I can't eat them now. No clue. You must be hearing things. It's barking and moving. I wasn't expecting this. Some of Chrysaor's power must have gotten into the chocolate. How does that happen? I think it's because I couldn't get finishing touches right, no matter how many times I tried. And I thought it must be because I was using a knife I don't usually use. So I decided to go out and cut it with Chrysaor's instead. Can't believe it. How many times have you said, don't make me cut something so boring? Wow. After all those times you said that. Shut up. Chrysaor and I decide what's worth cutting and what's not. My point is, just like, it just moves and barks because a bit of my demonic beast creating power got mixed in, that's all. It's not like it's doing any harm. The effects should wear off as the power fades away, too. Yeah, I cannot eat something that barks. Fair enough. I do think it'll become ordinary chocolate eventually, but okay. And I can't deny these chocolates are a lot cuter than I expected. Aww. It's adorable. I'll play with them for a little bit, yeah. We can play with them. Care to join? Oh, if I must. And, well, even if it's just temporary, they could technically be my descendants. So I can play with them until they're satisfied. But you know, that goes for you too. I don't know why these demons like you so much, but since they do, you need to take responsibility for them. So don't you dare get bored with them or run off on them until they're ready. Because when this is over, you'll either eat or be eaten. Hey, I was still talking. You're quite the rascal, aren't you? Aww. Saber Dusa is honestly so sweet. Again, I need to move this first. I really do need to just start moving that first. So, that was Saber Dusa. Is that gonna move Dusa up? I think it is. Like, she very clearly had a big role in Ordeal Call 1. Yes, and she carried me hard in the Bleached Earth Challenge quest. I think there is no question she's moving up to the waifu candidate. And honestly speaking, I think she's number 3. Like, Okitan, she had a strong showing a while back, but she's not really had anything, so yeah, I think number 3. Below Morgan, below Ortland. Alright. So, with her done, we're gonna go to the next few. Aris has had nothing. Tamamo has had nothing. Lip has had nothing. And we're already at another Valentine's that we need to view. Melusine, Melusine, Melusine. Yes, Okitan is kind of just a troll nowadays, which is kind of sad. I do hope she gets a serious thing, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. But Melusine here is gonna go there. And we're gonna get everything set up yet again. I really wish I could transition between all this a lot quicker, but is what it is. Exactly. That's why she ranked so highly when she did. Like, initially, when, can I actually filter this? Yeah, I can. By not how that... I need to open my eyes more to see that. I really, really do. Hey, Infinity Lord. Welcome, welcome, welcome to stream. Happy things, happy things. But we are going to go ahead and do Melusine Ruler. It has been a while. I hope that you've been doing good with school and everything. But, yeah, Okitan's initial event definitely warmed me up to her, as did the summer event. Cannot forget the summer. Because initially, I was kind of crack pairing her with Nobu for the longest time, but just because I thought she was another Okita, but that turned out not to be the case. Anyways, to Melusine. Hi. Are you there, Master? What am I saying? Of course you are. You wouldn't miss our Valentine's Day date. Thanks for waiting in your room like I asked. You don't have anything else planned, right? Excuse me. I know Talia loves putting you to work early in the morning. So I was real worried they might have taken you to another weird singularity or something. Going well, had first test of this week for college class. Ooh. I do hope that you are doing solidly there, man. Just keep pushing forward. Just getting some of those college courses done early can only be helpful. That's good to hear, man. Good to hear. But I just blew the whole singularity away before I even got there, so... Okay, Melusine, Sunside... Where's it? Yan. I don't know. Is Melusine a tsundere? No, she's not even tsundere. Is she a yandere? Because, I mean, she's saying that if we got drawn away from her date, she would destroy the whole singularity that tried to draw us away, so... Anyway, I'm happy nothing got in our way. I guess this is my reward for being such a good girl. I wouldn't have let anything stand between us and our date if there had been an incident. I would have solved it in an hour. I wouldn't have let anything stand between us. Whoa, my master's just so cool. Especially today. Speaking of cool, aren't you usually a bit cooler? I'm wearing my swimsuit today, so I'm giving that a rest. The beach is no place to be cool, right? But let's hold on to that sweet talk for now. Someone's bound to interrupt us in here. Come with me, Master. I found a great place just for today. Fair enough. Yeah, that is completely fair. Melusine definitely has embraced that part of her Fairy Knight heritage, being the Lancelot side. Okay, we're here. Welcome to Briston Beach, Master. I'm glad I didn't drop you on the way here. Blue dragons usually hold onto our treasures tightly. But we also have a bad habit of losing the ones we care about most. Very true, Melu. I feel you there. Is that why you're dressed like that? That's right. Today I'm not a Tamlin, but my Albion self. I almost never let anyone see the serious side of me. Today's gonna be an amazing, unforgettable day. Got that, Master? I kinda like this ascension the best. Having verified getting 87, 80 yesterday, finally making progress. Hey, there you go, man. Slow and steady wins the race. Except for Geometry Dash, where you need to be fast and steady, but... Let's start with this. Have a seat. Okay, now I'll sit opposite you. Yeah, this blue sky makes for a great panorama. This sky blue should look just as lovely. Go on, enjoy, Master. This is my Valentine's gift to you. A fancy drink. A legendary... Oh, it's a couple's parfait. Oh, okay. She's going straight for the throat. Oh. You like it? I studied hard to make it from scratch. The training Vargas put me through almost killed me, but it was worth it. She was so strict about every last detail. What ingredients to use, what glass to use, what kind of nutrients to include. But seeing you so happy, it feels like all that hard work paid off. I'll have to thank Bargus later. But we're not done just yet. It still needs one last finishing touch. There's one last step it needs to make this an incredible memory. Know what it is, Master? No. That's right, we need to see what it tastes like, together. However, I also have a special rule in place, as in my right as a ruler. And that rule is... every time you take a bite, I want you to say something you like about me. There may not be enough to hear everything I want, but I still want to hear it all from you. Is that okay? How could that not be okay? Honestly, as confident. So, I feel like Melusine might be another case of all offense, no defense, you know? Melusine might be another all offense, no defense servant. Looks like we finished the parfait before I ran out of compliments. Unless you have another. Wow, look at that fate. Look at that expression. No, I don't, and I don't think I could have any more even if I did. As a perfect life form with no flaws of any kind, most people either hate me or fear me. I think my phone's got dead pixels. That's concerning. But you never cared about any of that. Yeah, I could tell from your heartbeat, but hearing you say it so much... hearing you say it is so much better. Anyway, you more than paid me back for your Valentine. But I don't want to stop yet. I might be an incredibly strong dragon, but I'm also really weak. Remember what Suzuka said about how it's a waste to go to the beach and not swim? We only have an hour until the sun sets. But will you teach me how to swim in the shallows, Master? Help me overcome my aversion to salt water, okay? I don't know. I think she might be all offense and no defense when it comes to love. Okay, now the dead pixels are gone. After that black screen. Alright. So, move you down there. Turn off that. Bring this back up. Yeah, she's being a wing woman here. Suzuka is being a wing woman. However, nope, only those two. I do think Melusine does deserve a jump up. She didn't play as big of a role in the summer event, admittedly, but she's honestly been kind of a sleeper hit for a servant as far as the waifu. So I think she is going to be a waifu candidate, and I don't think she's above Saberdusa. I think number 4 in the waifu candidate position is good for her. I think it's a pretty solid place. Benny is a no change. Fujino is a no change. Anna is a no change, you know? I mean, again, I could be merging Anna and Medusa into one being, but not really my thing, you know? I think they are separate enough beings in that case. Sion, though. Sion. We got a much greater insight into her through Ordeal Call 1 as well. I would not put her in the waifu category, but she very clearly has some measure of desire to want to get closer to us. Again, I don't think she's a waifu candidate, but she has moved up. I will put her just below Artoria Avalon. I think that's a good spot for her. Yeah, I think that's a solid spot. Bazette is no change. Sitanai, no change. Ashtart, no change. Kagetora. Or, as she has become known as, Uesugi Kenshin. Uesugi Kenshin. That is another new one. My first pity. And I've been told that this one can be, quite intense. So, we will see exactly what Uesugi Kenshin's Valentine's is all about. Whole lag fest. Oof. That sucks, man. Deep of the Night, it can be hit or miss. That's why I don't really run it anymore. But Uesugi Kenshin is our next one. A cup of sake and salted chocolates. We are running low on the targeted chocolates here. So, we are going to be very picky here. But let us see what Uesugi has in store for us. Over here. This way. Kenshin. I should have guessed, but... That's right. It's me, good old Kenshin. Although, that doesn't make for a good mood, does it? But never mind that. Just keep heading straight up. I vaguely recall that it was a snow... No, I was gonna say it was a snowy field last time, was her, Valentine's thing. So I guess I was gonna say, oh, it's the same field, but no. We're in her house now. Welcome to my home. Please, right this way. You wanna know where we are? Well, I'm not too sure myself, or rather, if I think about it, we won't be able to leave. There are a lot of, complicated things I need to worry about in this form, you see, but please, never mind that. The important thing is that today is Valentine's Day. And I, good old Kenshin, have prepared some special snack, I mean, chocolate, for the occasion. Ta-da! I call it God of War salted chocolate. Honestly, salted chocolate, the only experience I have with that is chocolate on pretzels. So I don't know how it actually tastes. I heard there's a kind of chocolate that uses salt, so I asked one of the cafeteria cooks to teach me how to make it. Just like with watermelon, the salt accentuates the chocolate sweetness, and the sweetness accentuates the salt. It goes perfectly with sake, too. Please, try one. Don't be shy. Of course, I'll be joining you with a drink as well. Let me pour one for you. Alright, thank you. I'd be honored to have you pour me a drink, Master. Delicious. I suppose you could say this is my inner world. As you can see, it's just my house and a snowy field. That's it. That's all there is. Oh, But I couldn't invite you here with only a snowy field to show you. So I created this house as well. But usually, that's not even here. Just me. I myself used to be the same way. I was born a thing from who knows where, expected to bear the power of gods and pass judgment on our war-torn world. And use my inhuman might to protect the people who live in it. Nothing more, nothing less. That is what it was desired of me, and what I believed myself to be. Despite not feeling affection for people, I was expected to protect and teach them. I too believed that was my righteous path. The only place where I felt any affinity with people at all was war. The moment swords crossed and lives were lost were the only times I felt I could connect with others. Terrifying, isn't it? But as the Avatar of Bishamonten, that's just how I was. She's got those crazy eyes going. Honestly, she is beautiful. Like, no lie, she is one of the most attractive servants in Keldea. Huh? You think I'm beautiful? I can't say I was expecting that. There's something about talking with you that makes the sake taste even better. Drinking sake was always the only thing I could enjoy like a regular person. But strangely, drinking it with you is somehow even better. Is something wrong, Master? Do I have something on my face or something? I look flushed. Really? That can't be right. Oh my, it's true. I can feel a slight warmth in my cheeks. How strange. It shouldn't be possible for alcohol to actually intoxicate me. I see now. I am indeed intoxicated. Intoxicated by you, that is. To think an inhuman thing like me would be drawn to an ordinary person, I doubt even gods could have foreseen it. Whenever I'm with you, I feel more human than I ever have. Alright, I think it's time you returned home. Part of me would like nothing more than to keep you in prison. I mean, yeah, if you keep me company, but I mustn't. You're the human I'm drawn to, so I want you to live your best human life. Farewell, Master. I hope we can do this again. Sometime. Oh. Kenshin. Oh, we're not done. Can you hear me? It's good old Uesugi Kenshin. Can you hear me? Maybe I should try poking you with my sword. Honestly, it's surprising that they let us have sake, considering they are very much strictly the protagonist does not drink alcohol, so that was a surprise. Alright, so Everdark Balancers this week. Good to know. Oh, there you are. I'm glad you're awake. You were sleeping so peacefully, I was starting to worry you might be dead. What are you doing with that sword, Kenshin? This is, just to keep you safe while you're asleep. But enough about that. So, as I'm sure you know, today is the widely celebrated event known as Valentine's Day. And I have some chocolate to give you. I made it with my own 2 hands. I call it God of War. Salted chocolate. That's right, salted chocolate. How did you know? I was careful to keep it a secret from you while I made it. Anyway, while I'm here, I was hoping you could try one now, and... That's odd. I feel a strange sense of deja vu. Oh, it's probably nothing. Anyway, go on, Master. I want to see your face stuffed with chocolate while I enjoy a cup of sake. You know, your face really pairs perfectly with my sake. I don't mean that in a weird way, but I guess it is weird, huh? Now I see. You've already met with me. I'm happy about that, but also annoyed I beat me to the punch. But I can't complain, seeing as we're the same being and all. It's an odd feeling. Anyway, I'm probably not making any sense right now, but thanks for everything, Master. If anything, I should be thanking you. Because I do get it. Then we can just thank each other. Now then, what do you say all 3 of us enjoy this chocolate together? My Master. Uesugi. Uesugi Kenshin. From a joke character, again, that's another case of a Guda Guda character going through some amazing character development. Simply amazing character development that truly does elevate her position. Like, I think there is no doubt that she is... She is definitely a waifu candidate, but... I don't know. Like, I'm worried. Yeah, exactly. It just goes to show how much more she's grown since then. I'm pretty sure her initial Guda Guda event was, the one with the real deal Oda Nobunaga, aka Nobuvenger. I'm pretty sure that was it. Anyways, but I think it's no doubt she's gonna be a waifu candidate. I think she deserves that place. Because I feel like she's definitely developed a lot. Like, so much development during the recent Guda Guda. That Valentine's scene had a massive impact as well. She's a good couple interludes or another good event away from going into the waifu category, in my honest opinion. I really do like her. But that is Uesugi Kenshin. Going from her, Jinako, no change. Media, I did merge with Media Lily. She was originally in the Just Smash category, but I decided they're just the same being, you know, so I merged them in. They're going to stay in Date and Smash. Chiyome, no change. Excuse me. Io, no change. Koyan, I think Koyan can be bumped up a little bit, just because something I did not take into account last time was the end of LB7. So I think Koyan can move up a couple places. I think there's good, but that's kind of all. She just had a little bit of a role to play, and that kind of warmed me up to her a bit more. Scotty, Anastasia, Karen, Cersei, Helena, Da Vinci, Adele, all no changes. Excuse me. Alright. In the Just Smash tier, Maeve, no change. Ishtar, no change. BB, no change. Zufu. I think Just Smash is fine for her still. Same thing with Miss Crane. Ruler Toria, aka Lion King. Vritra. I want to say this is, she's higher up than Hilder, and I can never remember her name. I'm so sorry. I can never remember her name. Umu base is a no change. No change, no change. Imbani. Adelante, no change. Musashi. Ushi. I can never remember her name either. Sorry, I cannot. Base MHX. Matahari. Bakin. Carmilla. Okita. Nobu. Ranmaru, Shisho, Lady Avalon, and now we are at somebody new, and that is Tiamat. So, Tiamat did get officially released recently here. As in within the last year. We got the Larva Tiamat, which is the Tiamat from the FGO arcade, which is our Tiamat from the Babylonia Singularity. So it is Tiamat. So we will be doing a targeted chocolate her way and seeing where she is going to be ranked in the end. So, Larva Tiamat, eat it with everybody. Let's go. Look at everybody here. Jalter, Raiko, Abby, Carday. Wow, everybody is here. I guess maybe the kitchens? Okay, these three are kitchen staff. So many shameless servants tittering with excitement. Still, Mother is understanding, so I won't scold any of them over this. In fact, Mother should show them exactly how it's done. This is terrifying. I have a feeling I'm about to create something dreadful and full of love. Soul won't be able to stop staring at me with reverence after this. I guess Mother was the most shameless one of all. But I can't hold back now. They say lions send their cubs tumbling down the valley to make them stronger. That's horrible. But if Mother must harden her heart to create an obstacle for her children to overcome, then that is what Mother will do. Alright, children. Go overcome Mother's chocolate. I'm rooting for you. Oh, Tiamat. Uh-oh. That's not foreboding at all. What's going on here? Why is she crying? What's wrong? Are you okay? I'm sorry, my child. I did my best to hold it back, but I just slipped out. Mother underestimated the power of Valentine's Day. I had no idea it was so. I don't know what this is about, but let's wipe your tears to calm down. This is kind of funny. What a kind child you are. Mother doesn't deserve you. You see, Mother knows the truth now. There's a terrifying dark side to Valentine's Day that Mother can do nothing about. Namely, that there is nothing sadder than getting Valentine's chocolate from your own mother. Oh. Oh, Tiamat. There's nothing Mother can do. Where in the world did you hear that? Oh, Soul, you really are kinder than Mother could ever dare hope. Listen to me, my dear child, though I hate to admit it, Mother simply cannot defeat Valentine's Day. So I want you to at least have this. It's the best a mother can do under the circumstances. So many layers. It's a lunchbox. I was told Valentine's Day is a major event. So you and everyone else will be running all over the place like usual, right? That's why I made so much for lunch. This way, if you all get hungry, there'll be plenty to go around. Mother only wishes there was more she could do to help. This is a great gift. Look at that smile. I hope you don't mind if I take some chocolate for dessert, too. What a good boy you are. You really are the best child Mother could ever ask for. Oh no, she's gonna snap us like a twig with her hug. Okay. That was a sweet little, I did not mean to do that. I forgot I need to do this to the side first, so it's off screen. That was a sweet little, chocolate gift giving. However, it's very, very apparent to me that, Tiamat here sees us in a very particular way. So, Tiamat is gonna be the first to drop in the rankings. Like, first one that I'm gonna independently move. If Tiamat sees us like that, then she's going to go down with the other mother-esque servants. Mother / in relationships. So, Tiamat, it's not gonna happen. Where were we? Ibuki, not changing. Hilder, not changing. Sanzang, not changing. Wu Zishin, not changing. Nightingale, Danzo, again, I can never remember her name, but not changing. Calamity Jane, not changing. Huyan, not changing. Hime, not changing. Kagekyo, not changing. Needs more development. So, have any of these servants gotten any development this year? Sadly, no for Serenity, Marie, Yu, Quetzalcoatl, Rhines, Pollux. No, it's Castor. Gorgon. Excuse me. Ryder, or Lalter. I think this... I don't know who this is off the top of my head. Truly, I don't know. It might be Suzuka. I don't know who that is off the top. I don't see Suzuka elsewhere, so I'm gonna guess it's her. Yeah, it's her. That's her right, because it's her Rider form. Her Rider form, which, yeah. Yeah, I know, she sees all humans as her kid, but, I mean, that kind of excludes her. But that is Suzuka Rider, which is her summer form. That's why I didn't recognize her, because I don't have her summer form ascended all the way. So, because that is a new servant, she did get some development during the summer event. Only a little bit, though. Again, she and Bargus kind of got shafted as far as the development side goes. But maybe, just maybe, her Valentines will switch things up a bit. She's clearly been playing Wing Woman, though, so let's see where she will be after this. Alright, is that in position? Good. It is, so we have, in the Rider category, I'm pretty sure I got her. Suzuka goes in vacay. Let's see what we get. See if this pushes her up, if it gives her enough development. There you are, Master. How's it going? Valentining it up? Hey, hey, summer vacay. Oh, I skipped a line there. Maybe that's not the best greeting for this time of year, Kay. You gotta, like, take the season into account, or whatever. So, how about you sit on that savage greeting until summer comes back around? Cool. Anyway, here, I got a friendship chocolate for you. friendship chocolate. Thanks. So, go on, dish. How's your Choco game this year? I can barely keep track of how many I've gotten. Yeah, Jeff, you must be on top of the world now, huh? You sly dog, you. Alright, I'm gonna go give out more friendship chocolate. Although, you're like probably dealing with a whole lot of love right now, yeah? Hey, Master, you shouldn't force yourself to power through fatigue and stuff, you know? Why don't you take a break with me and, like, freshen up? We can head up the simulator and get a nice change of pace by riding tandem. What do you say? I could use a bit of a bike ride, sure. Now you're talking. I knew you knew what's what, Master. Like, no matter how much fun something is, you're gonna wear yourself out if you do it too long, right? Valentine's Day's no exception. In fact, I'd say taking breaks like this is key to victory. Ascension! Just you wait. My mad riding skills are gonna take you right to the edge. You're gonna see firsthand why Winter's no match for my blazing hot high school girl passion. Oh, Suzuka. She is such a wannabe high schooler. Honestly, I would be terrified of riding in a motorcycle. Just no shelter if something goes wrong. It's one of my favorite things to do. Like, don't get me wrong, the Ornithopter's great, and I bet riding Xanathos or Lobochi would be great too. I also wouldn't mind going for a ride on that Dragon Girl's back. She could set a new world record. But like, even so, there's nothing like riding my KMR 3000 MH. Just watch, I'm gonna have your pulse pounding. Oh, and like, just so you know, don't worry about the magical energy. I've got enough for this ride. All you gotta worry about is emptying your mind and feeling the wind on your face. Now hold on to me nice and tight and enjoy the ride. I'm holding on to her. She's driving more slowly than usual for my sake. Hey, Master, you're totes overthinking things, aren't you? I guess I've gotten to know you better too. Okay, I'm getting into high gear. What'd you say? I can't hear you over the wind. So you know how Chaldea. It's home to people from lots of different times and places with lots of different cultures and customs. And on Valentine's Day, they all, like, bombard you with gifts to try and get your attention, right? It's gotta be super hard to deal with all that, so, like, the fact that you can, it's a legit miracle. You know, humans tend to get rid of anything they don't understand without even realizing they're doing it. And that's why I stan you, Master. It's amazing how you try to understand everyone around you. That's the first step to making new friends, right? You're like the embodiment of the possibility of everyone getting along. It's cool as hell. You and Zai are ultimately never going to see eye to eye, but that's why you deserve all the props. Thanks for trying to understand me too. Sounds like she said something, but can't tell over the wind. So, I know it wasn't that long, but do you feel more rejuvenated and stuff now? Me? I had a great time. Yeah, that was some pretty sweet riding, if I do say so myself. She misguided portmanteau of sweet and cruising. I do not know what that word means. What the heck is that word? I'm sorry, I need to look this word up now. What is this word? Come on, Google. You can go a little faster than this. A little faster. Come on. I believe in you, Google. I'm gonna just let it load. Okay, I'm really gonna give out more friendship chocolate now. Enjoy your Valentine's Day, Master. Happy Valentine's Day, Suzuka. It's a word blending the sounds, combining the meanings of two others, a motel or a brunch. Oh, so it's two words combined into one. Got it. Oh, you beat me to it. Happy Valentine's Day, Master. Okay, so that's Suzuka, right? Nope, there's still a bit more. Bonus. Oh, it's the fox bitch. Oh my, what an unfortunate sight on what should be a blessed day. I'll just go pretend I didn't see it. What, you scared or something? Can't take the heat from my badass swimsuit? What was that? My, how pathetic. How mature. To think you don't know mercy when you see it. Me standing next to you would only emphasize your inferiority all the more. Anyone but an ignorant high school girl could figure that out. Say what? I can tell you've already concluded your Valentine's Day event with Master. Knowing you, I'm sure you made some clumsy attempt to go on the offensive. No. I conversely need do no such thing. I can simply sit back and let my radiant charm warm his heart like the sun's rays. Tamamo, you've drugged us. So, no, you can't say that. That's an interesting ascension. Oh, the sun, huh? Oh, MG, I'm sorry. My sun power's so strong I can't even, like, see your sun anymore. So bright. Such sinfulness. I didn't think there was a line left for you to cross, you want to be schoolgirl, but apparently I was wrong. Besides, where do you get off talking about the sun? You're not even tan. You got a problem? Come on, show me some tan lines. Prove me wrong. Where did I get off? Are you seriously asking me that? You're such a sweet summer child, Suzuka. You understand absolutely nothing about it. It's precisely because one is not suntan that they get the biggest chance of all. The innocent request for help from a lover. You mean the legendary suntan situation? When you're all like, oh, would you like some rub some suntan lotion on my back for me? Okay, you haven't convinced me yet, but, like, I gotta admit, you have a point. Impressive fox, bitch. I guess they really don't call you the dangerous queen of the beach for nothing. No, they don't. In fact, that's the first time I've ever heard of that name. But if you insist, I would not be unwilling to go by that title. Sorry, but isn't that super lame? You're the lame one here. Forgive me, it's bad manners to lose one's composure like that, and in this suit I am nothing but a charming, elegant lady. And so as the dangerous queen of the beach, I will conduct myself in an appropriate manner. Is she doing English there? That almost sounded like English. Like, you're okay with that name? You actually like it? Now then, this has been fun, Suzuka, but I can't play with you anymore. It's time for me to pay Master a graceful, cheerful visit of my own. And with that, if you'll excuse me... Hold it, I'm sensing some super sus vibes from that Valentine. You're toast trying to pull something funny with Master, aren't you? Or are you suddenly sensing danger? Well, now that Jake's up, I suppose I have no choice. I'm gonna use this new... Okay, it is English. Oh no. Oh no, they did English, but they did not anticipate the different ear. Oh, that's a blunder. That is a slight blunder there. But, still, so they do have the VA doing English. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty fun. To erase your memories of this incident. Go on. Bottoms up. You seriously go that far? You, like, really are dangerous queen. Bonafide Valentine's Day monster. Okay, then I guess I have no choice either. I'll just have to use my noble phantasm to turn that cocktail into a completely harmless glass of orange juice. You can at least take solace in knowing that I'll be 100% natural. You've got that far? Have you never heard of return on investment? At least make it Coco. It has to be Coco. Those two sure get along well. Yeah, they definitely get along well. Can somebody say Toxic Yuri? Alright, but that is Suzuka's Valentine's Chocolate. It was a fun little one. And while it is implied she might have some deeper feelings there, I think that is only going to go so far. I don't think she needs more development. I can say that much. I think she can be in the smash category, because she needs to be more honest with herself. And because of recency bias, I'm going to put her just below BB. She is, at the very least, above Tamamo, I think. Right? Maybe? I mean, Koyon's there, but Tamamo... where does... Oh no, Tamamo's on the date in Smash, so never mind. Suzuka, you're still lower than Tamamo. Anyways, moving on from her, we have, Kyo Kojo, I think is the pronunciation of her name. No changes. No changes Miyu, no changes Protea, no changes Grey, no changes Europa, no changes Saber, Lakshmi, Nezha, Tamamo Cat, Taiga, Astray, neither of the Shikis. Although, one of these Shikis is in a relationship, so I might need to change this at some point when I figure out which one is. I'm pretty sure it's Assassin. In fact, I'm pretty sure, J6, you've said it's Assassin Shiki that's in a relationship, which means I will have to move her down to the Never Gonna Happen. Okay, in that case, I will safely move her down with all the others that are in relationships in the Never Gonna Happen. Drake, no changes. Qin Liang Yu, no changes. 100 Personas, no changes. Altera, no changes. Adelante, no changes. Boudica, no changes. Zhang Qi, no changes. Nursery Rhyme, no changes. Chloe von Einsburn. So, Chloe is up here. Actually, where's Ilya? Oh yeah, there's Ilya all the way down there, not happening. So, Chloe, I have kept in the needs more development department for quite a while, just because she has come off as trying to be on the older side of all the Aprilia characters. I mean, at the very least, she's also there with Miyu. They both kind of in the needs more development. So I will give her a chance insofar as we will see her Valentine's scene, and we will go from there to determine if she will move up or if she will move down in the Never Gonna Happen, because she showed that she can be very adult-esque in the summer event this year with the whole production manager shtick that she had going on there. It's just going to be a matter of how much further can this go. So, we will find her. She's a Avenger. But of course, these are never in any set order. Gotta find her. Ichi, Crane, Yui, Kashin, Koji, Nightingale. There he is. A gift from a fan. This will put us down to one more targeted chocolate. So from here, it's going to be blind firing to see if we can't get a chocolate for one of the other servants that will need to be ranked after the next one. Where am I? Next, please. Give me the new book. One copy of your new book, please. You know, I wouldn't mind if this happens in the future with my own book, but I kind of doubt I will ever get this kind of rabid reception. That'll be 50 AP pounds, please. Thank you. In the middle of Servant Fest. Come on, Master, snap out of it. We need to keep the line moving. We're not looking to win any customer service rewards here. Our clubs need to be fast and first foremost. The best thing you can do for our customers is cut their waiting time, even by just a second. Yes, boss. Boss, this is your book, and these people are here to see you, remember? You're the boss. Okay, next. Oh, please, keep it to a line. Keep it to 2 lines. 2 copies of the new book, please. Sorry, supplies are limited. We're only allowing 1 per buyer. You there. I want 5 copies. I want tons of copies. No, 30. You the whole box. Name your price. A scalper. Nice. I said 1 each. That's it. We're sold out. Master X Edition, a meeting night to remember. Let's get busy. Brainstorming is all sold out. Oh, Master X. That's not Master X Edition. That's Master X Editor. That doesn't sound like a book I would write. I feel like I'd remember drawing that. Thanks for coming. I don't know how we pulled that off, but we did. I can't believe we sold out in the morning. We should probably print a lot more copies next time. My head's spinning a little bit here. Oh, don't forget to hydrate regularly. Heat stroke is no joke. Using that to slip us the Choco. Thanks, that hits the spot. Alright, that's all the time I can spare to help out. I still need to pay my respects to the other artists, so I'm gonna get going. I'll leave the cleanup to you, but make sure you finish all those sketchbooks you were asked to do first. There's over 20 sketches. I'm not good at drawing. That's the price you pay for popularity. Just draw them as quickly as you can and as gratefully as possible. Alright, see you later. And she's gone. I'll work on these sketchbooks. I was gonna say, there's gonna be more of this. This is an outfit, I suppose. Security! Wait, please, I'm not suspicious, I promise. Pardon me. I'm just a passing fan. I thought I'd come say hello to one of my favorite artists, but I kind of got nervous. You seem kind of familiar. I assure you we've never met before. Oh wait, was that a pickup line? Are you flirting with me? You shouldn't say things like that, Mr. Soul. You can't treat fans that way, even as a joke. Maybe I should have gone with a different character. The voice is kind of hard to keep doing. I'm pretty sure I recognize you. I said we've never met before. But never mind that, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to give you a little present. I know you're very busy and I don't want to take up your time, so... here. A letter? I was worried I might just be bothering you. But as a fan, I just had to tell you how much I appreciate your work. I'm a little embarrassed by what I wrote, though, so I hope you can save the letter for late. Dear Mr. Soul. Didn't I just say to read it later? Weren't you just helping me sell books? I swear we've never met before. Well, you know. This may be difficult for creators like yourself to understand, but for regular people like me, it can be a little scary to admit when we love something. And the more we love something, the more we want to keep it secret so we don't get hurt. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ramble. What I'm trying to say is... this is so frustrating. It's just, you have a lot more fans than you might think. And even if they can't put it into words or show it with their actions, there are lots of people out there who support the masterpiece that is you. So just live the way you want to live. Wherever that takes you, your fans will be there with you till the end. That's... then again, trying to please the fans too much can actually have negative effects on the work. So maybe I should amend what I just said to... Chloe! I'm passing out from heat stroke. Was that a dream? That was actually some very deep words there. That was actually incredibly deep. Something on my pillow. Ah, the letter in the Choco. Need to do my best for my fans, too. Honestly, that is... like... it goes more than just, as a creator, you should always keep in mind there are more people that appreciate your work than say stuff, you know. It goes beyond that as a creator. It's just, as a person. More likely than not, there are people out there that do appreciate you and just don't have the means or the right words to say they do, you know? Chloe, Chloe, Chloe. Honestly speaking, like, I would not have thought it, because, again, she's kind of a joke character, but she did get some good development over the summer event. She can be a little childish, yes, but as shown there, she can be very mature. Like, that is the it is the more FSN side of Ilya at times that comes out with Chloe compared to normal Prilia Ilya, you know? But I think she's gonna move up. She's not going high here, but I think she deserves it. You know, Chloe is actually very mature, and, you know, if Abby can be up here, Salem Abby to be specific, then I think Chloe can be here. Yeah. So that was Chloe. Where was Chloe at last? I think it was the Ellie-chans, or Nursery Rhyme was next. None of them change. No changes in Zenobia. No change for younger Oi, because this Oi is the younger version. Hephaestion, no change. The 3 other Valks, no change. Mary Anning did have some part to play in the Christmas event, but not enough to really boost her position anything. Daikokuta, no change. Super Bunyan, no change. I don't remember your name, no change. Arc, no change. Praise Long Janta. Praise Long Janta. Long may she reign. Long may she, the great equalizer, be remembered. She who brought us all to 0. Praise Long Janta. So in the Not Gonna Happen tiers, again, pretty much nobody here has gotten anything change-worthy. Salome is kind of too crazy. We don't have a non-Berserker variant of her. Martha is a saint. Scheherazade, even though she's had some character development, no, she still insulted Romani, and I still don't care for her. Still crazy with Kyo, still crazy with Raiko. Shuten is both crazy, and I kind of ship it with Kintoki, so Mole is definitely a crazy. Ibaraki is a crazy, and maybe something is going on there with Suna, so no changes. Jeanne d'Arc is a saintess. Saber Lily, too childish. This one, I cannot remember her. There's a few I don't remember the names of. There's a few, but Stheno and Uriel, no changes. Because, I mean, yes, they've gotten some development, but they're kind of... they rub me the wrong way. Brynhild is married. Kriemhild is married. Artemis is married. Dobrynya is married. Ares is married. Cleopatra is married. Tomoe is married. Semiramis is with Amakusa. Queen of Sheba is Romani. Da Vinci is Mash's mom. Tiamat is fresh there. Shiki is fresh there. Parvati is Shiva's wife. Yu Senpai is Zhang Yu's wife. Bradamante is looking for her husband. Cha-Cha has a husband. Galatea was literally brought to life by the love of her creator, so not gonna happen. Penthesilea will murk me. This Abbey is the Chaldea Abbey, who is too young. Fran is Dr. Rue with Melt. Base Elia is too young in behavior, so she's down here. Same thing with Jack, Base Bunyan, and Eliza. So that is the list as it currently was. Now we get into some new additions. So, I don't know how I missed the Trung sisters last year, because they dropped in the Seawater Monster Crisis event, or whatever it was called. And I'm pretty sure that was a last year thing. So I don't know how I missed them. They never ended up getting ranked last year, but that is something I can fix here. I would say, though, they are probably in the needs more development tier of things. Like, yes, they had that event dedicated to them, but there was just so much star power in that event. Like, Melt kind of stole the show with her bond with the Khans, you know? And then Morgan stole it. Britomart, again, she's only had the one event, and it was a cup event. So, we got some of her motivations, but that's kind of it. So, Britomart is gonna go there. So, next we have Avenger Nito Burrito. So, this is separate. Avenger Nito Burrito is separate from Base Nito Burrito, who is all the way up here, I think, somewhere. Yeah. Base Nido Burrito is in the waifu candidate. This Nido Burrito is after she sacrificed her heart to Anubis and essentially became an Avenger. She's got a whole different personality, and they are essentially two separate servants. Development-wise, she came in very late LB7, and we haven't seen much of her, but I do have her. So what I can do is I can get her Valentine's chocolate, and we can sort of go from there as far as where she's going to be placed. Skips that over a little bit, and Nitocris Altar. What's this? What's this? I stopped by my room during the day to take care of some business at my desk. It was then that I noticed something on its edge. Chocolate. A feather. What could this be? My door! Excuse me. Why did you just break down my door, Nito? Oh. If it isn't my contracted master, what a surprise to see you here. This is my room. What is it you think you're doing? I see you went out of your way to hurl yourself into my path looking dumbfounded. But why? So you wish to worship me, is it? That will not be necessary. I would never demand worship from my master. Still, it's strange. That is quite the coincidence running into you along the path I was already walking. You know this is my room, right? And why is that relevant? Hey, Nitocris? What is it? Speak to me is to rob me of my precious time. Today in particular, I have precious little time to waste. Understand? The others may be giddy over Valentine's Day, but in this spirit origin I refuse to succumb to such feelings. That having been said, since this is a special occasion, I'm not so merciless as to refuse the alms to the poor. The cheeky pharaoh, the archer of Persia, the woman who tells tales of Arabian Nights, even the nosy Matama woman. I've been considering arranging some foreign sweets for them. But then you blunder into my path as I'm mulling the matter over and rob me of my time. Why? I may not have a divine core, but the spirit origin still possesses the same great authority as a divine spirit. Do you understand what will happen? If the question you ask sours my mood in any way, are you aware of the terror, the despair, the darkness? Yes, all manner of things even worse than death, which I may visit upon you if I do not like what you have to say. Do you still wish to speak to me, even knowing all that, my contracted master? Yes. I'm impressed by your mental fortitude, master. I suppose that is commendable. Nitocris. Yes. What is this? Is that the... What are these things standing? Uh-oh. That's a foreign sweet. What you call chocolate. I tried a variety of things in the process of making it. And this was the result. Yep, she very much still seems to be Nido Burrito deep down. I wasn't sure if she was going to be ranked differently from the base Nido Burrito. Because, again, I've not really seen too much of her, but it does seem that deep down she is still just Nido Burrito. How could this happen? I was sure I only used cacao, sugar, milk. The same ordinary ingredients used in any other chocolate. And yet, I don't know how there's a feather. You really have no idea? There are some things in this world that even I don't know. I have no idea how this happened. There's so much more to foreign sweets than I thought. Nothing to be done, then. You say this is chocolate, then it is chocolate. And I shall consume. I'm gonna worry about those things standing nearby it. I see. So you're gonna eat it. This is why I formed a contract with you. You're willing to eat it simply to express your gratitude. I was only planning to give some to the cheeky fur and others as a token of my gratitude. But you're choosing to actually eat it. Well done, Master. I can only imagine what I would do right now if I were my standard spirit origin. Let's eat it together, then. Huh? Never mind. It's nothing. Very well. I see you're resolved, so I need a Chris Alter will accompany you on this journey. Alright, let's go for it on the count of 3. Good. Alright, this is it. We're really gonna do this. We're going to eat the whole thing together, all at once. 1, 2, 3. And so, afterward, this strange chocolate's fate. Even though they ate it, even though they were sure they ate it all, it was still right there in the room, along with the ones peering at it. Spooky chocolate. A spooky chocolate feather. Was not expecting that, but you know what? It is what it is. Alright, turn that and do this. Yes, lobsters with the high ground suck. Alright, so this is essentially our same old Nito burrito. So, I don't... You know what? She did prove herself pretty well there. I'm going to put her here. Below Okitan. But she's moved up. Definitely moved up. And then you are going to be put here. Old Nito burrito. Alright. Then there is Talalok, who was an enemy in LB7, and I did take her chocolate last year. She is definitely needs more development. The same thing with Kukulakin. Actually, no. Kukulakin, I would say, is, Kukulakin is just a smash. Like, she had a fun role in LB7, but that was kind of it. Like, I need to see more of her as, like, an event, rather than just LB7, because she kind of showed different sides to herself there. Kind of did. Pope Johanna. While she was involved in that lovey-dovey event, she is a pope. She is in the same rankings as Jean. Not gonna happen. I'm gonna actually move a little bit faster along with things, so to the servants that I did not end up getting. So Durga is one of them. Durga did not see enough of her, so she would need more development before I make any... Actually, no. Durga is a wife to Shiva. You're right, so it's not going to happen. She's on the other side of Parvati, so she will go right next to Parvati. Two sides of the same coin. And then there is Yui Shosetsu, who, while I did get, I kind of think there was something there with her, between her and Iori, so she's going to go next to Semiramis, who has something going on with Amakusa. So that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. But, in actuality, only 6, because, yeah, that's just another side of Raiko there. And if Raiko's not going to happen, Ushigosen's definitely not going to happen. Heck, I would move her closer to Molay than I would to normal Raiko. Like, don't get me wrong, she's hot, but she's crazy. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more servants with which that I need to rank here. And I'm out of the targeted chocolates, which means it is random chocolate time. We will go one at a time. If I get chocolates from somebody other than these 6... Oh, shoot. So, that's my bad. So it's not... Alright, give me just a moment to get everything back up here. So if I get a chocolate from somebody other than those 6, then I will not be viewing the scene. However, even though I'm on the not held, it still gave me this Abby chocolate. So, I guess it's just going to be a random shot in the dark. We're doing 10. It'll skip previously viewed scenes. Let's see what we get. Nothing new. Another 10. Okay, we got something. But, again, it might not necessarily be somebody new. Okay, Mo, your chocolate's not going to be too much of a difference because you are a very early game chocolate, so... And Mo, your position's kind of set. Chaldea thus far. This is... Seems like summer-based. Is it Knocknaria? It is Knocknaria. So your first summer event happened on this island, huh? I guess even race shifting can leave you stranded. Although, from the way you talk about it sounded like it wasn't that hard. Sure, you had a number of servants with you and no major enemies to fight. But you still developed the island and eventually made your own escape, all without waiting for Chaldea to rescue you. Yeah, okay, that's still hardly what I'd call dependable, but that's pretty good for a human. So make sure you remember what it was like to till the fields, build houses, pave roads, and assemble boats. Because if we ever ended up shipwrecked ourselves, I'll be counting on you. Oh hey, it's already lunchtime. I got some chocolate here if you want some. Wallpaper? What do you mean wallpaper? Oh, are we just gonna walk through all the different summer events? You gotta race on top of Venus textures? I didn't know that was a thing you could do. And you had to escape from the prison at one point before ultimately teaching a greedy mythical goddess a lesson? Unbelievable. No wonder I couldn't beat you in the Earthman race. Well, all the more reason to accept my defeat. I offer you my royal congratulations for your accomplishments. I mean, it's just the default wallpaper. I don't think I've ever changed the wallpaper on my PC, to be honest. And if there's ever another Ishtar Cup, let me do the driving. I've still got some pretty impressive driving techniques I never got the chance to show off at the Earthman race. By the way, are you feeling a little peckish too? I just happen to have some chocolate here if you'd like. What's with the city? Is this some kind of joke? It's so hot my skin feels like it's on fire, my ears are going numb from the constant noise. And all these glaring lights are practically turning my eyes into more pounds. So this is Las Vegas, one of proper human history's most prominent entertainment destinations. Compared to this place, my town might as well be a fancy pile of sticks. Please just kill me now. I can't mock Arctoria after seeing this. She's like a shish kebab stand next to the town fair, and I'm like a country amusement park. Oh, you really think so? You're too nice, Knock. Edinburgh's Great Cathedral was just as impressive as this. A match is the only place to go for extreme chocolate-making contests. That is true, isn't it? There is more to being a true queenly city than a glitz and glamour. Appearances are important, sure, but they also need to be backed by genuine intensity. Which is why the next match I will hold even more extreme and beautiful. This is a relief, is making me hungry. They say we have some chocolate now. Is this literally just going to be a recap of every single summer event? Seems to be so. So this is the place I heard so much about. The remote mountain village that killed doll after doll, all to eventually kill an immortal sprite. Okay, let's do this. Don't talk to me right now. How magnanimous of the true Queen of Fairy Brand. She's so soothing the spirits of the dolls who were sacrificed. That's what you're thinking, right? But this isn't a requiem or anything. It's just that the atmosphere is freaking me out. I just can't deal with this place. It's this creepy. It's no wonder a sprite or two blew up here. I was an idiot for ever saying I wanted to test my courage. I'm sorry. Why are you pointing at me? Are you captivated by my beauty all over again? Honestly, I liked it because it showed Sigurd and Brynhild's relationship a lot. It was quite fun with that regard. Are you trying to say something? Plus you, senpai, you know. Knocknaria, look behind you. Okay, we should be safe out here. You took off running, so I just followed you. Anyway, let's not come back here. This place is way too dark for my tastes. But since you are here now, how about we take a little break? Must be thirsty after all that running, right? What do you say we have tea time? You're probably feeling like chocolate now anyway, no? You mean the bitchiest bitch you ever bitched? That was just weird more than anything. I see. Hunting for buried treasure by following on Pirate's map, huh? What a lovely idea. Now that I think about it, I've never gone on a real adventure. I was always more of a city builder fairy. But if it was that much fun, maybe I'll try something like that too. I could add a dungeon underneath my city, for instance. Now that that's settled, here's your reward. Add some chocolate as thanks for the great idea. Wow, they're really rushing through them now. It's like they knew this was going to be a little bit of a long one. Castle made out of ice. What? A disaster. Think of all the people slipping on the floors or how hard it must be to decorate. Who'd ever want to live in such a thing? My thoughts exactly. You know, I hate the cold, so an ice castle would suck. What was that? Aren't I into castles like this? Well, yes, I do like the way it looks, but a queen must protect her citizens, so that just won't work. Still, if we ever achieve a peace where we never had to worry about invaders, then maybe I'd build something like this. But of course, I'd want to avoid taking it so far that it becomes another sir? No, I wish I'd asked Marian for some tips for running an enterprise. Not that she and I ever agreed on much, of course. Speaking of sir, sweets were prohibited there, weren't they? But not here. Ready for more chocolate? No thanks, I'm good. Chaldea, present day. At least she's ringing the doorbell. Hello, Master. How's your Valentine's Day going? Then, I guess I didn't bother asking, huh? The fact that you're holed up in your room all by yourself, all by your lonesome, says it all. Even though I don't have an appointment today, I decided to take pity on you and bring you a gift. Sit through all the piles of presents. I guess you're doing better than I thought. That's a little disappointing, but good, you're so popular. The measure of a master's strength is in how much his servants trust him, after all. So of course I'm happy to know others hold you in the same regard as I do. Besides, all this tangible evidence makes it easy to find out which of my rivals I need to take out. Up to something, Knock? Of course I am. I'm the queen of the King clan. I'll always relish battle, whatever form it takes. Anyway, I can't deny that I let my guard down here. Looks like I underestimated you yet again. I should have brought you this gift much sooner, like yesterday. Here, this is my Valentine's chocolate for you. Make sure you eat it right away, okay? I promise it's far more delicious than any other chocolate, and it'll make you forget all about the other servants. That's how well it came out. Exactly, it better be some damn good Jocko. What do we got? Hold it right there. What do you think you're doing, chocolate for brains? Don't eat that soul. Did you forget what happened in Fairy Britain? The King clan are professional extortionists, blackmailers, and con artists. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile. They'll take even more than a mile. Knock, that's a crazy dangerous chocolate that turns anyone who eats it into your slave for life, right? Is that true? What was that? First you intrude on my special time with Master, now you're baselessly accusing me of slavery? Yes, of course that was my point. But do you actually have any proof? That's some dangerous chocolate, huh? I mean, I've got Melt's virus chocolate, so, you know. I mean, besides that confession just now, I've never seen a criminal openly admit to their crime before. For that matter, what were you thinking, Soul? Haven't you learned by now that you have everything to lose and nothing to gain by accepting a gift from a fairy? Choco for brains is new. That's especially true for ones from Fairy Britain. They never get up to anything good, ever. At least I made it in the nick of time. Any chocolate from Knock is particular is guaranteed to be especially powerful gas. Have even one and there's no going back. What about all the other times I've had it? Huh? Nothing weird ever happened when I ate her chocolates before. Oh crap, am I too late after all? Yes, she is. See, I told you your accusations were baseless. If you still don't believe me, why not try scanning it for magical energy? You are a mage, right? Alright, that's easy enough. Hang on. Time out here. The only magecraft Bakatoria knows is explosives. I do not need to be scanned with explosives. You're right, it really is just chocolate. What's going on, Nock? Are you sick or something? Don't be silly. I'm full of magical energy as ever. Well, if I'm being honest, I did want to give him chocolate I made from my magical energy. But this competition is supposed to be fair. My feelings alone aren't enough. I brought this chocolate I gave you on our dates at Chaldea, and I watched closely to see how restorative it was, what flavor you preferred, and how much sugar to add, also I can make my own for today. Exactly. So now that you know, Master, please accept it once again. This is the first chocolate I've ever made with ingredients from proper human history. Consider it my way of saying thanks for what you did in Hawartoria, and for all the great times I've had since I came here. That's an extravagant looking choco. Oh man, that's our first attempt. How could she be so good? Thanks, the pleasure's been mine. Oh, you always say what I want to hear, just when I want to hear it. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you think, but I can wait until later. Doubly so with this third wheel around. Have a great Valentine's Day, Master. Come on, Artoria, let's go. Besides, you still need to tell me exactly how you knew Master was in danger. Unless, of course, you were just pacing outside his door trying to work up the courage to give him your own chocolate. Don't be silly. It was just a good feeling, that's all. Oh, Bakatoria, so protective. Well, now it's your turn. Don't worry, I won't get in your way. What's gotten into you, Nock? Where'd all your usual tyranny go? Whenever you decide you want something, don't you always put everything you have into going after it? If I was still back with the King clan, sure, but this is different. I may not have an obligation to rule over Fairy Britain anymore, but that doesn't mean I'm out of dreams. I guess I have this in common with my predecessor, Queen Mab. Instead of taking what I want, I'd rather be taken myself. This is the romance I've been dreaming of forever. After all, it'd be a waste if I didn't enjoy it every step of the way. So that is Nock Nerea's. Do that, and into that. So I'm going to leave that there just so I don't have to keep moving things around. So Nock Nerea was the first one we got from the 6 remaining. And I think that it is safe to say she is in the date and smash category. She's not a waifu candidate, but considering everything that happened in Lost Belt 6, in the summer event, and in that Valentine's, she is genuine with her feelings. I think she's going to go there, just below Himiko. Yeah, I think that's a good place for her. Overall, I like her as a character. I really do. Much better than base Maeve, after all. But, she could still go a little further. She could go a little further. But with that said, we will do this and this. And we still have 5 more chocolates we need to get. Let's-a go. Nobody knew. Let's-a go. Okay, something new, but is it a new? 5 servants, remember. Just 5. Locusta, Magawichi. Hello, my contracted master. Sodom's Beast. Kashin Koji, and somebody else. I can't remember off the top. Is someone there? Ah. Umu. Great, just great. You are coming with us, contracted master of the beast. My floor! Why does it have to come through my floor? This is another reason why I probably don't get a allowance. All the repairs that need to be made on my room. We've overcome even the setting sun. We've reached our hands out to the twinkling stars. And yet we remain prisoners. Here in the depths of this limbo. This is just a simulator, right? Even having gained an answer, our shame is on display for all to see. Even though we seek the light, we lose our way. Beasts truly are incorrigible. I asked a question here. Patience, my contracted master, or I may unconsciously raise a hand to you. Surely it would not hurt to just take one bite, no? Avarita. Enough Luxuria. Invidia. We will not tolerate any stealing of marches. Besides, it's almost time. Yes, she is. What's going on? You idiots. Draco. Why are you so mad? Damn it, I can't believe you fools have once again tried to bite the hand that feeds you. Choose your next words carefully, I may have to begin another incarnadine war of suppression. Nonsense. You know as well as we do why we rebel. What's this about, Draco? Well, long story short, the beast has been pacing for ages, agonizing over whether or not to give you your Valentine's chocolate. What a truly shameful display. Make up your mind and give it to him already. And go. Hey, get back here, you bastards! I mean, she's got like 7 wing womans. You're giving me some chocolate? Hold on, just give me a moment. I need some time to fix my makeup. Okay, take your time. I'd rather she goes into her more adult form, honestly. There we go. Behold, I have completely bounced back to go on the offensive. Thank you for waiting. This is my Valentine chocolate. Exactly. She's got 7 great wing women. To be completely honest, I somewhat messed up earlier. I know this is not the most graceful way to present a gift, but I hope you'll accept it anyway. I swear, to think I would be humiliated in such a fashion. You truly are a vicious master, aren't you? All the more suited to tame a beast. Okay, that was a pretty... Are we still going here, or is that just showing what the chocolate is? Okay, that was a pretty short one on all things. I will... Okay, we're at Kashin Koji next, but we'll let this sit here for now. So. Draco. Umu. She had quite the interesting event. Honestly, that was her event was some very good bit of storytelling. So she does not need any development. And I definitely felt a bond with her through the course of the event, and I can see why she was a beast. That is something I definitely consider when it comes to any of the beast servants is, can I connect with them in any meaningful way? In that case, I do believe their beastliness, and she is one I can definitely believe the beastly nature of. So she does not need more development. I think she can safely go right below Nock. I said below Nock. In the date and smash tier, if I can get this placed properly. Come on. There we go. Alright. So, Nock Nerea is beating out Draco. And Draco beats out the normal Umu, because Summer Umu and Base Umu are the same Umu in my opinion, but Draco is different. Anyways, we will now... Yeah. I like that bit where Caster's face is just X'd out. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. I mean, it was better than just cropping an image, so... Kashin Koji is the next chocolate we have. Hello, Master. I didn't see you there. You surprised me. Are you using presence concealment? No, it's not that, is it? Running self-diagnostics, neural circuitry, no errors found. Enemy detection circuitry, no errors found. Combat circuitry, no errors found. Unknown circuitry. Warning. Minor error found. Did she just lose a bit of steam? Yes. Is something wrong? No, nothing's wrong. I'm glad to hear that. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? Exactly. I really do wish it was just Pollux, but it is what it is. Correct. I appreciate you coming all this way in response to my invitation. Thank you very much. Did you have difficulty finding this place? No, I know my way around the simulator, so... I see. Hey, Caution. Yes? Are you nervous or something? She definitely sighed again. No, nothing is wrong. I'm fine. I am fine. I'm operating within normal parameters, so you mustn't throw me away, okay? I can still be useful. I can even keep Danzo and Lord Tametomo in good condition. I'm not throwing anybody away. I see. Seem to be on the older side, even as servants go. I thought I could play this cool, but I guess I was mistaken. Too bad. Still, I did get to see you flustered, so that was nice. Here, this is for you. It's a doll. A life-sized doll. Why am I getting a doll? Why am I... This is getting creepy. That's right, I'm impressed you noticed. This is just the base form though, so let me know if you want anything changed. Base form. Correct. It is a spare body. Spare body. Okay. You have a long, difficult road ahead of you. The day might come when you suffer a terrible, permanent injury. If that ever happens, this body will be ready. This body does not feel pain. It will never age or weaken. It is you, and you may live for a long time. Though, of course, only if you wish it from the bottom of your heart. Honestly, that is a pretty nice gift. Thank you. I'm afraid the thought alone is enough of a gift. I knew it. I thought that is what you would say. Alright, I understand. But if you ever change your mind, just let me know. It will stay an ordinary doll unless I do something to it. Thanks again. I mean, honestly, an offer of immortality is quite nice. However, Kashin Koji kind of suffers from the same kind of issue that Britomart suffered, in that she came in a not very long event. The event Kashin Koji was in was not that long. It was not really focused on her development. It was more focused on her wanting to essentially apologize to Danzo, you know. So, and while that was a nice little Valentine's, I don't think I can put her any higher than needs more development. Unfortunately, we need to see more of Kashin Koji for me to truly place her. Anyways, we have 3 new servants remaining: Locusta, Wanjina, and Saika Magoichi. Let's see who we will get first. Random chocolate. And of course, again, if we get any of the servants that I've already ranked, I'm going to just skip their things, because I've already seen it. Okay, this is new. This is... No! It is the no! Sorry, Ushigozen, but no, you be crazy. Hephaestion, I've already ranked you, so no. FGO Kashin Koji is canonically a dude who's been switching puppet bodies. I mean, perhaps, but still considers Kashin Koji sees themselves in the female servants, so that's why they're on the waifu rankings. Nightingale is a no. I've already ranked you because you got more character development in your Christmas form that I imagine otherwise. Nothing there. I am bound to be getting low on servants to get chocolates from. This is Magoichi? Yeah, the gunfire told me. We're completely surrounded. I'll draw the enemy away while you make a break for it. There should be a ship arriving at the harbor at 10 p.m. Don't worry, I promise I'll get you back home. Now hurry, there's no time to waste. Don't worry, I'm not dying here. There's something I want to give you once this job is over. So don't you die on me either. Because, I mean, Sugitani is specifically not in the female servant area, I'm pretty sure. So that tells me there is a difference. This will be my last battle as Saika Magoichi. Commencing Saika. Commencing. You heard nothing. Uh-oh. Oh no. Mission failed. Were you playing a video game? Close enough. We failed the stealth combat training simulation. Once again, the enemy found us and pinned us down with gunfire, forcing us to attempt a breakout. I'm sure of it now. I've been seeing slightly lower success rate for these missions compared to my solo ones. I wonder why. I never had this problem when I was on active duty. If I'm gonna find the problem, I need to analyze my performance. Alright, I'm still on active duty. I just meant since I became a servant. I need to figure out what the problem is. According to the Saika teachings, the first thing to do at times like this is to know thyself. I made sure to eat meat and to go to bed early the night before the mission, and I'm outstanding condition. I haven't done anything especially problematic either. Nice work, me. Maybe I ate too much meat and now I'm overburdened, but my weight was unchanged when I weighed myself this morning. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a few more centimeters, but since I'm a servant, I'm probably not gonna grow anymore. But I digress. If it's not my performance, then that's the problem. Then the cause must be external, and that must mean you don't care for escort missions. You're right, that could be it. Although it's strange. I've done my share of escort and rescue missions, and I didn't make any more mistakes with them than I did other jobs. So then maybe the difference is... Didn't you say you had something to give me? That's weird. I feel weird all of a sudden. I'm sorry. Let's talk later. Oh, I fell. No, I tripped, that's all. Anyway, I'll see you later. She's adorkable. Oh, Magoichi, you are adorkable. I'm sorry about what happened earlier, but I'm glad you're here now. You did say you have something for me. You don't mince words, do you? It's harder to give this to you when you just come out and say things like that. Chocolate. Here, it's chocolate. Today is Valentine's Day. Everyone said you're supposed to give chocolate on that day. But I didn't feel comfortable just handing it to you, so I thought I'd use the simulator training as an excuse. But it didn't work. Sometimes things just don't turn out the way you want. This chocolate turned out great, though. Hey, that's clever. You know, this is actually the first time I've ever given someone a gift. But I was too embarrassed to give it in front of the others, so I used the simulator. A little cowardly, I know. The Saika took me in when I was little. I became a Saika child, then a Saika soldier, and then finally the Saika leader. I never had any trouble with fighting. My predecessor even said I had a talent for it. Sometimes the other kids would tease me about the color of my hair, but that was nothing compared to the starving to death. Besides, the real annoying ones started leaving me alone when I beat them to a pulp. As people tend to do. I never cared if anyone liked me. I never found anyone I liked either. Even among the Saika kids, I was never a part of the group. I was always just an outsider. But despite all that, I did like the Saika village. In the summer, the fireflies were so pretty. Also, I would sleep by myself on the riverbank. So I didn't mind fighting for the village, especially since I didn't have to worry about meals there. So I fought exactly how they told me to. I fought better than anyone else, got stronger than anyone else. And then, one day, the Saika were gone. I never had the time to live a normal life. Not that I particularly wanted to. At least, not until now. But ever since I came here to Chaldea, every day has been so much fun. Plus, I know now that my hair color is no big deal. I guess part of me was still self-conscious about it. I used to wonder why you never seemed to notice it, but now that I'm here, it makes sense. I mean, the fact that so many of my waifus are white-haired probably makes sense, too. No, I think you might have been like that even before you came here. How weird. Well, that's all I want to say. I know I'm not very smart, so I couldn't really say it like I wanted. But, well, I wanted to thank you. Thank you for bringing me here. Your hair is beautiful, for the record. It is. Please don't say things like that out of nowhere. Fireflies. Those fireflies. Pretty considerate for a simulator. Oh, go on, try the chocolate. I'm actually pretty proud of it. Not done yet. Me one day finding someone I love. There you go, spouting nonsense again, mentor. That would never happen. Aww. Except it clearly did. She's snoozing. Well, what do you know? He was right. Most mentors tend to be. And that is Saika's chocolate. Before we see who's next, which it does look like it could be... Oh, it is Wangina. We are going to put Saika in a ranking, and I think it is pretty clear. She's going to go up decently. Saika Magoichi, I think, is a very safe in the Date and Smash tier. I'm going to put her probably... I'd say here. Yeah. Saika Magoichi is pretty high in the Date and Smash tier. She had a good amount of development during the event. Yes, she was not the star of the show. Uesugi Kenshin was definitely the star of that Guda Guda event. But Magoichi had a role to play. She betrayed us, yes, but, you know, she came back in the end. She turned it around. And that Valentine's Day kind of just sort of really made me think that Date and Smash is a good place for her. She has potential to move up, of course, but that is for the future to be told. For now, we are going on to the penultimate of the Valentine's chocolates for the new servants. Wangina. Master, it's you. And she's off. Hey, Wangina. What's gotten into her? She's sneaking peeks at me. Wangina. Hi. So, this is kind of brand new for me, so I'm not really sure what to do. It's kind of like I'm scared, only not. It's okay, take your time. Okay. Okay, I'm okay now, I think. So listen, me and Abby are good friends now. Oh, that's good to hear. We talked a lot, we played a lot, we hung out a lot, we ate lots of snacks. It was so fun. That's great to hear. Honestly, friends are always good to have. I guess it's because you're both foreigners, although Abby leans towards an evil god. You know, it's great to see a great spirit and an evil god's herald get along so well. Evil god? I'm a foreigner too, so is Voyager. Tell her about the foreigners. We didn't even mention foreigners, but why not? Oh yeah, I guess I'm not like them. I don't know much about this outer universe stuff, so I don't think it has anything to do with the servant verse either. But there's some things I do know. How do I say this? Well, first, I'm the air itself. That's who I am. Now, say a foreigner like that came along who said they were the air. They wouldn't be the air itself. They wouldn't be something that acts like the air either. They wouldn't exist at all. They'd be someone's dream that was just acting like something else. A dream. Unlike me, they wouldn't be tied to any planet. They'd seem like they were there, but they wouldn't be anywhere. And they'd seem like they wouldn't be anywhere, but they'd be there. Okay. It's so weird, right? Super weird. I never thought I'd get to meet or see anyone. But now that I'm a servant, I can be friends with anyone. Abby too. It's so much fun. We even made chocolate together. Here you go, Master. It's a koala choco. It's huge. How big is it? I want to know. It's as big as a real koala. Oh, that's decent sized. There's lots and lots of chocolate inside too. It's really sweet. Thank you, Wangina. It's big, reminds me of something you can buy in a store. It's just a koala. Just a koala. Are you happy, Master? Are you happy to get chocolate? I'm definitely happy. I'm so glad I got to give you a present. And you know, I learned something. Making something to give someone else is really, really fun. I'm gonna dig right in then. Yay. Go on, eat up. Okay. Is that Wangina? That is Wangina. So, Wangina technically had a role in 2 events this year. Those being the very tail end of the summer event, as well as in Wangina's World Tour, where we found out she became sort of outerversal, in a way. It did develop her character a bit. We did see a fair bit of her, and she's got multiple sides. She wants to interact with humans. She loves humanity, but she's also kind of very lonely at the same time. So she definitely has enough development. I think it's safe to say she would be in the Date and Smash tier. Not super high. I'd put her probably around the lines of maybe below Ashtart, because Ashtart Ishtarin is quite something special. I still fondly remember that Saber Wars event. But that brings us to the final of the chocolates for the servants that we do not yet, that we have, but we've not yet seen. At least I'm pretty sure I've got Locusta. I think I do. I should probably check that. No, I definitely have Locusta. Right? Altera, Takaru, Archer, Crane, Yui. I do not have Locusta! Well, I guess Locusta is going solely based off of the event in which she had a part to play. In which case, there's not really too much. Yes, she helped us in the event, but she is a massive Umu stan. She likes poisonous mushrooms. That's kind of it. Like, she is very helpful to Umu, but we didn't really get to know much of who she is deeper down. So, because of that, Locusta is going to go in the needs more development tier. And with that, I think we have our 2025 ranking list for all the waifus. We've had a massive gain in Bakatoria, aka the OG Casidoria, raising herself to the waifu tier. We've had some additions to the waifu candidate tiers. Quite a few of the Summer Fairy Knights have made their way onto this waifu candidate tier. And we've had one singular drop down hard with Tiamat mom zoning herself. But I do think that that is going to be the waifu rankings for 2025. Be sure to tune in on 2026, where maybe it will actually let me multi-stream, because this was supposed to be a multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube, but apparently the Streamlabs OBS kind of wanted me to have premium, and I wasn't shelling out money for a single stream. But I do think this is going to be where I call tonight's stream. It is past 11 o'clock. My throat is hurting because I've been playing D&D all day as well, so I have been Soulrack Dragon. I hope you've all enjoyed today's stream. If you did, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out the channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games. There's plenty of content for all to enjoy. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please be sure to like this video, comment down below if you have anything to say, subscribe to the channel, helps me out, helps you get new vids. And if you want to catch me live, the description has links to the Twitch and Discord, where you can follow or join to get those notifications. But once more, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that no matter what, you did have a good Valentine's Day, should you celebrate it. In the words of Chloe, there might not always be somebody out there to say that they appreciate you. They might not have the words, they might not have the courage, but deep down, somebody appreciates you, no matter if you create something or if you're just living your life. But that's all for me. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.